Hello and welcome to the Pen and Paper Pod. I almost forgot what frickin' podcast I'm on. Gentlemen, how are you? We're back. I just want to go ahead and say up front, everybody, that Katie is alive. She did live. We spent 12 hours in the ER, had to stay overnight due to her intense reaction to, we think, shellfish, but we will, get back to you after she gets her scratch test. She actually has to have surgery again tomorrow, not because of her shellfish, but because of her ankle. So she's having a rough week, so all your love is much appreciated. That's your cue to give love.
Love.
Oh, love.
Affection.
Yeah.
Concern.
I'd give it.
Roll
You guys are
for
great.
concern.
Yep, roll for...
Try again next time.
That was not great, guys. Which, she might come up and say hi in a bit, and I expect all of you to, maybe, I don't know, do a little bit better job, okay? Cool, alright.
You have headphones in. She's not going to hear.
Yo, she's downstairs. She's gonna come up and say hey.
I asked you about her 2 different times.
No, this is me.
I asked you the next day when you got home from the hospital.
This is specifically
how everything was doing.
Ashe and Tendy getting shit. I knew you were very nice, Scree. Apologies.
I gave it my love.
You gave
I
it.
contacted you the next day.
Begrudgingly. No, I'm just kidding. No, we are actually fine. We're just holed up and everything's moving along nicely. And it was a little bit of an intense thing. So sorry we had to leave off last week kind of mid-session. But yeah, we're going to get on to Titania's Tower today. I'm going to spit that word out this entire time. Best way you can support us is head over to Facebook at Pen and Paper Pod and check us out on Twitter as well at Pen and Paper Pod. We're live on that. We got our Periscope folded up there. We're live on YouTube, Periscope, Twitch, and of course the humble Facebook Live. Yeah, which is most of the conversation ironically happens on Facebook Live. I don't know if that's ironic that it happens there, but it happens there. So, good for us.
That's our demographic, and we'll keep at it, I guess.
Yeah, we'll keep at it. We'll keep at it, man. Wait, are you making jokes about our demographic, bro?
No? Did it sound like that?
You kind of did. Anyways, yeah, so I'm joined here today. Our cast here tonight is among them is the scrupulous Kenku rogue Scree, played by Trevor Flynn. How are you, Trevor?
Hey, not so scrupulous.
We also have joined by the gentle and elven bovine forest friend Tender Loin, or Little Tendy, played by Edwin Reyes. I don't know why I almost called you Edward Reyes. I have it spelled wrong here. Jesus.
It's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool. How's everyone doing?
It's good. You're not so little anymore with a +7 strength. You're I don't know,
Oh, I'm beefy, man.
Yeah.
I like it.
You're the cum gutter tenderloin now. It's it's not great. I regret using that word almost instantaneously.
Fantastic.
Okay.
I'm glad you did it, so I didn't have to.
I know, but we all thought it. And the villainous veteran of vileness, Ashe, Fallbright, the Shadow Sorcerer, played by Tanner Cook. How are you, Tanner?
Doing excellent. Ready to do some puzzling.
Gotcha. Yeah, there's definitely not going to be puzzles today. It's just going to be all combat back to back. I'm saying. No, definitely no puzzles.
It's puzzles. It's always puzzles.
Shut up. And I have, of course, your guide to the senseless descent into violence and vanity, Jack Newman, your humble dungeon master. My salty lads, are you prepared to recap? And I will say, and in front of this, we're going to go ahead and let you have, you still need to pay attention, but we're going to let you have advantage from last week because you guys never actually got to spend last week's advantage. So you just all automatically start with advantage from last time. No question.
Yeah, roll over.
Yeah.
Roll over!
It's only an hour, so it is what it is.
But do we have to carry on top of rollover?
What?
And get 2 inspiration?
You can never
That's
hold inspiration like that.
typical.
It would break the game if you could hold 2 inspirations. We know that's...
We're already kind of...
But don't you love us?
No, it's okay. Well, you might die this time, legitimately. Like I said, this is very hard, so we're gonna see how this goes. You can tell that I'm kind of ready for somebody else to be dungeon master because y'all might all die this time. Okay, getting started. Let us
Not
trade.
just me?
Yeah. Most likely. Led astray by the deviants of dark, our villains have ventured forth from the Bangarang into the city and deserts of Fargo Na in hopes of finding Oberon's folly, the home of an ancient fey elven lord who created the time trowel and a time-altering garden implement designed to reunite him with his lost love, the Summer Queen Titania. In a cross-continental race against time, against a cuckolded elven lord Hemlock and the mad doctor Glimgaric, our villains seek the time trowel to help restore the demon king Bargul. Yeah. So, let's go ahead. Last time you gentlemen actually made it through the forest, you had to avoid some really, really evil-looking paper birds that flew down and had spells on them that made them automatically explode. So there was a flock of exploding birds that you actually managed to dive around. You drowned Tenderloin's half-brother Prime Angus in the river by holding him in a bag of holding and holding it underwater. It was murderously violent. Ha ha ha. That's not really even funny.
Yeah. Pilfered his corpse and decapitated the corpse.
You then disrespected him further.
As you do.
Yeah. You disrespected him further by arriving at camp and then tying a rope to his head and using it as a methodology to check for traps by literally kicking his head up the stairs, which I'm just saying... I'm just saying, if you have a decapitated head and you kick it up the stairs, people are going to get messy, right? Like, you got to walk through that. It's just like, sorry, I had like, I was thinking.
It doesn't matter, but it has the scare tactic that, like, if you're going down those steps and then a decapitated Minotaur head just pops out of nowhere, like, you're going to fucking. It's going to scare you.
You're totally going to slip on Viscera, though. Like, Viscera is very slippery. That's why they had to throw sand in the bottom of boats when you were like a surgeon on a boat.
Nice.
One of those
then
fun history.
Fun fact.
Fun history
Didn't know that.
Yeah, surgeons in old theaters would like put sawdust on the floor because you like it would absorb the blood, or otherwise you would slip in it and you would eat shit.
Literal shit?
Possibly, if it's on the OB ward.
There's the ward in the pirate ship?
No, there's not an OB ward. People did that in regular hospital. You know what? I'm out. All right.
Are we gonna have to do that on the airship when we get back?
Yeah. What? Like, have your spleen put back in?
Bangarang?
Maybe.
All right. Why are you delivering a baby on the Bangarang? Is somebody pregnant that I don't know
Who's
about?
delivering a baby?
You were
When
the
did
one that
that
said
come
that.
up?
You were saying I was saying it was an OB ward. There's not an OB ward. I guess there could be like a weird like little.
I mean, there's a beautiful elven lady there now, and
Tindy, have you been having sex with your own mom?
God no.
Okay, cool. I'm
In
just
here,
saying.
adventuring.
Did anyone else have
What?
sex with Tindy? I'm asking this. Your characters, you can be on the Bangarang. Did anyone else try to seduce Tindy's mom?
I don't know how the people on the Bangarang are, but like.
I mean, not yet.
I'm pretty sure my mom would be like into it. She's single.
Then I can make Chuck the
I like that the silence of Jack going, all right, who's fucking Tindy's mom right now? I have to write that in there now.
I know. Well, no, it's more like I just put it in y'all's heads and y'all make it happen because that's how things works. All right, y'all have approached the top floor. There's a little pitter-patter of rain going on, and I just want to go ahead and describe as you guys come out. You stand in the middle. Let me go ahead and pull up the image that you guys see. Oops. Yeah, you stand in the middle of a massive celestial clock with a face printed on the floor. There is a portal standing at 9, 6, and 3, each of which a substance is spilling out from the empty portal. And behind each of the portals is a tree from a different season growing behind it. At the 12th position stands a chair with a corpse posed on he's posed on a pedestal atop a massive chair, and he's packed in under the weight of ice, rubbery vines, and what looks to be packed volcanic glass. This skeletal king stands holding in one hand a single flower, a purple wild pansy, clasped in his right hand, encased in ice, and in his left is braced in front of him holding a scabbard, not encased in ice, but it is. The scabbard looks to be part of some sort of wheel lever mechanism that is currently gummed up with ice, volcanic glass, and vines. It seems to be built into the clock contraption you are standing on. The gear, yeah. In the center of the room is a tree with within a hollow, and within the hollow sits a trowel buried up to the handle in a patch of dirt. In the hollow, around the leaves of the tree, you see it as the raindrops are coming down, because this whole area is like open to the sky. The rain slows down and moves slower as the drops come past the tree leaves of the tree surrounding the trowel in the middle. Any questions about that setup? Sorry, I was trying to get through that just to kind of give you guys a sense of this room. But yeah, any questions about what's happening?
Is it even a room if there's no roof and no walls and we're just on top of a giant tree?
Yeah, and there's like just kind of a huge platform. Yeah. And there's like portals, and there's like a clock built into the top of this thing. The clock is currently not moving. There's an hour and a minute.
Define portal, like.
So it's like a stone circle with like a platform leaning up to it. Literally looks like kind of like a Stargate. They're currently.
Well, guys, looks like we're in for some weird shit again.
This is a temple puzzle if I ever saw one, and I think I just saw one.
Well, there's the time travel in the middle.
Yeah, good luck getting to that. There's a bunch of stuff in the way. I'm assuming the like volcanic glass and like all that lava, like that's super hot, right?
No, it is not. It is current. Sorry, in its current form, it is just hard packed like glass. There seems to be steam rising off of it as it's fresh, but it is like rock that you could probably test with your foot, but it's not burning your face off.
I go and like check it out.
Yeah.
I want to see how hot. Can you touch it?
It's like a warm coffee mug. You can touch it.
And it's like spilling out of like a portal on the side here.
Yeah,
where
it appears that like all the
is.
ice, the ice and the vines and the lava appear to have spilled out from those portals at one time. But the portals are not spilling out anything because they're currently just like empty holes. That sounds weird.
Okay. Well, Tendy, go get the time trowel.
No. I don't know how I would be able to.
Scree, can you mage hand and get it?
Mage Hand, that's a spell that I haven't used practically in years. Why not? That's a good idea.
Okay.
Sure, I cast Mage Hand.
All right. Do you cast it so it appears inside the field, or how do you do it?
Inside the field.
Because there's a spectral. You create a spectral hand in space, and you can move it around. Do you create the mage hand outside the field and then float it into the field or near the tree, or do you create it right by the time trowel and just try to grab the time trowel with it?
I'll create it right next to the time trowel and try to grab it.
Okay. As you do this, you immediately you get a massive migraine. And as you do that, go ahead and make me a kind of a, I guess, what is your, sorry, what is your, I believe it is your magic saving throw, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, go ahead and make me, what is your cast? It's your intelligence. Yeah, just make me an intelligence saving throw. Yeah, go ahead. The hand vanishes after a moment. You feel like it's almost like all the magic is being pulled out of you, like sustaining it in that space the way you are. It's like you're just literally, it's almost like you're keeping a mage hand active for like almost like 1,000 years or something. And you feel that it's like draining all the magic out of you because you can't move the mage hand fast enough to create the spell without draining the magic. And yeah, you're gonna lose a spell slot, a first level spell slot.
Well, I don't think magic is the right approach.
You can, or you can. So
Yeah.
you have it continue existing there. You can continue to try to do this, but it is gonna, you're gonna have to keep making it.
Oh, I thought you said it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I thought you said the mage hand vanished.
It doesn't vanish. It's just like you're trying to keep it to keep existing. So it's literally like in a time vortex, and it's like you're trying to. It's literally like you're trying to continue to keep the hand available for like 1,000 years. Do you know what I mean? It's like, and when you overuse cantrips like that, you just let it fade, or what do? You want to try to grasp the trowel?
Yeah, I can't. I cancel.
Okay, yeah, you only lose 1 spell slot then.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's look at what we're working with in this room before we just try and grab the super magically protected magical artifact that's in plain sight. I go and check out this cherry blossom tree.
Yeah.
Tell me more about that.
Yeah, it seems to be a beautiful cherry blossom tree. The rain falls straight through it, so you know that there doesn't seem to be any sort of time manipulation field around it. As you approach it, you can see that it's just petals are continuously falling, but there doesn't seem to be any petals accumulating on the floor. And yeah, that just after a while, you're like, you're looking at the petal fall rate, and you're like, okay, that doesn't seem real, because it's like the floor would be full of petals, and the tree would be empty, but it's just like caught in like some sort of time loop.
All right. What is? How do I do this? What's the distance between these guys? These are 50 feet apart from each other. So if I move, let me see. Sorry. Tell me again what about this cherry blossom tree. I'm trying to multitask real quick.
It's a cherry blossom tree caught in a time loop.
Oh, a time loop. Okay. All right, guys. I can only do this once, so I'm gonna ask for your input. My cool monarch weapon. I can use 3 charges to imbue plants within 30 feet of me, limited sentience and animation, so they can communicate with me, and I can give them simple commands. Which trees do you think seem the most important?
Most important, or the most important, or the most talkative? I don't know shit about talkative trees.
Well, based on what limited we know about Titania, wasn't she the Summer Queen? So in the tree in the summer, like that doesn't look like a spring.
Yeah. So like the one in the middle, maybe.
That's just my guess.
The one closest to the chair with the corpse in it.
Wouldn't that be this one down here?
The center tree is the equidistant tree, and it seems to just be like a regular tree. Definitely, the spring position is where the chair and the dead elven lord is sitting in the chair.
Oh, okay.
So, tell me more about this dead elven lord up here.
I'd like to investigate that corpse.
Yeah, everybody, roll me investigations. Scree, I guess it's actually all 3 of you guys, as you approach the chair, the scabbard in his left hand that is not encased in ice, so he's like holding this scabbard out in front of him. The scabbard begins to glow with moon runes up and down the scabbard that proceeds down into, it seems to be, he's holding a scabbard that is essentially part of the clock structure. Like you guys are standing on top of like a massive wooden clock. That's the face of it, and you can see that like there's some sort of gear at the base that's like crudted up with vines and stuff. And as you do that, there's just like almost this low humming noise that you hear, and Scree, you feel the bag next to you beginning to vibrate.
Hey,
that's where we're gonna have to put the moonblade.
Ash, can I borrow that moonblade?
Wait, Ashe has the moonblade? I'm sorry, I forgot, guys.
I do. I've had it for a long time now.
Yeah, you wanna hand that here? Just let me see it for a sec. No,
but I don't trust
how's
this.
it feeling? Like you're holding it now. Like any interesting thoughts in your head?
But I just got this cool sword. Like I don't want to give it away to this dead elf.
Well, yeah, you can take it back out once it triggers the thingy. That probably it will happen.
I don't believe you, Scree.
You don't believe me.
It's
You know,
it's the
look,
way.
I don't know Elvish, but I recognize these runes match those runes. Do you not?
If you use
It's
that,
literally like a stylized moon. It's like exactly the same.
How
I
many
don't see a
moon runes
difference.
have you seen, man?
I mean, I've seen one, and I'm holding it.
Well, you see that one on the scabbard?
No, not really.
You don't see that.
Fine.
Tendy, do you see it?
Fine. God, I hate getting rid of my stuff.
God, having to make me like call upon Tenderloin to like validate me. Jesus.
Okay, don't
thought
threaten
we were
me
better
with
than this.
Tenderloin.
guys, it's cool. We're not gonna take it from you, Ashe. We're just borrowing it to get more treasure. Doesn't that
So-
sound better?
A shove moon babe, aka the sort of name stuck on my dick, into the scabbard.
Immediately there's a reaction. So the rain stops entirely, and the clock begins ticking as it locks into the scabbard. Two magnetic claws pop up around it, almost like like Blade's sword in Blade 1 and 2. I guess it's in Blade 3 too, but you only really see the sword
I've
mechanism.
never seen it.
There's like little blade things that come out and pop like claws on either side of the blade, holding it into the scabbard. You can try to make a dexterity throw to pull it out if you'd like.
No, I already figured I'd lose it.
I didn't say that. There's possible things that could happen. Immediately, the clock begins to start turning, and as that happens, you see a timer. Essentially, the clock begins to start counting down backwards, and now we are moving in real time, gentlemen, for the rest of the session.
Okay, there's a countdown thing. We have like 30 minutes, less than 30 minutes.
Yeah, you can see. I just want to make this clear. The clock will go. It appears to you the clock will go entirely counterclockwise. So there's an hour hand and a minute hand. The minute hand is currently stuck, pointed at the frozen side of it. It's stuck in the ice. The hour hand is stuck at the ice. The minute hand is rotating around, and as soon as it goes past pointing directly at the chair and goes to about right here, so let me just draw it right here. So the minute hand's like right here. As soon as it goes back, the portal on the frozen throne side, the portal on the winter side opens up, creating a little Stargate like disposition.
I don't know what's gonna happen, but it sounds bad.
Well, the minute hand's stuck.
So we have to get it unstuck.
And you said this lava's still hot, right?
Lava
It's
it's
tepid.
steamy.
It's
It's tepid. Yeah.
Warm.
It's not lava temperature.
Tindy, break open the rock and get the lava underneath, and then put the lava on top of the ice.
Alright, so you want me to just start like whacking at it?
Yeah, break the rock, and we can get to the lava underneath it.
Alright,
And I just want to make it clear, this portal is open.
Which one?
Which one? On the left?
Yeah, on the left,
This one right here.
by the winter side. We're just gonna call it.
Alright, someone go investigate that while I chop away at this hot floor.
I'm gonna take the Prime Angus head and then chuck the head through the rope to the portal.
Nothing happens.
I'm gonna-
Tendy, roll an attack on the thing, with the. Just make a strength check. How about that? With a 30. All right, actually, I'll just use that just to illustrate this point, because you just rolled a 30 with the Monarch, and you just slam right off of it with your weapon. Just doesn't hit.
Oh.
You
Poop.
are very aware
That's
that this
poop.
volcanic glass is like definitely, by some extent, very magical.
Alright, it's
Pull.
super magical, dude. I can't break that. How's that
I
portal?
pulled the head back. Yeah, pull the rope to get Angus's head back.
Chuck Angus's head comes out of the portal. It's got like snow on it. It's just like you just tossed it into a little snow thing. It's just covered in snow. It doesn't appear to be iced over or anything harmful, but it's definitely been like, tossed into snow.
Okay. Shit. I guess I'll go through.
Okay.
You want me to tie a rope around you first, maybe?
Just hold on to this, and I hand him the head.
Okay, I
Great.
grab it.
Alright, I'll go in the portal.
All right, as you go through the portal, you see beyond there is a there is a ice cave on the far side.
Okay, I go back. Yeah, it's just a big old ice cave on the inside the portal.
All right, let's go. Tenderloin like just charges in with, and grabs and pulls Ashe along with him.
Okay.
Yeah,
Back into the portal.
yeah.
Yeah.
As you guys proceed into the portal, you come up on the far side of the other portal, and you see that there is on this far side. You see that there is a massive room with boulders, and the floor it's actually stone around the portal and stone up to the edge of like just a massive amount of the same ice in the other chamber. And you see right there is a massive statue with a magical circle around it, and reaching up to the statue is a frozen elf figure. His entire body is encased in ice, and he's holding in an outstretched palm as if he's lifting it up from the statue, a frozen ice-like orb that glows a deep blue.
Get closer and look at it.
As you approach Tendi, you immediately see the frozen form of Lord Hemlock.
Hey guys, come look at this.
What is that?
It's Hemlock.
I guess that's one less thing we need to worry about.
Hey, looks like the trap did it for us.
Is this a trap? What is this?
I mean, he didn't get frozen here for nothing.
Is he directly on the little platform there?
No, he's not. He's beside it. It's like he reached over to grab the orb, and as soon as he touched the orb, he froze solid.
Throw a Primax's head at that real quick.
Yeah, it hits him, and as you do it, you see that the ice slides across the ice statue of him. It doesn't do any damage to him. You think it's made out of the same magical ice, but immediately the statue slides all the way across the room into the far wall, landing it into a hard thunk.
Yep. This is gonna be a fucking.
This is that Pokemon level.
Yep. Okay.
All right.
Guys, so much.
How do we get the?
All right.
Can we
plot our course?
So we just need to get the orb and put it in this portal on the other side of the room. What's on the other side of the room?
If we touch it, we might turn to ice like him. All right. I look at the ice across. This one spot right here, is that like cracked or is it like
this?
Ice? Yes.
No, that's just ice. It's just, don't worry.
It's just regular ice.
Yeah.
All right, that's not anything. All right.
The boulders are the boulders.
So what? I don't understand though. What do we do with the orb, and why are we getting through the other side of the room? Why don't we just take the orb and go?
Well, I'm assuming that's what Hemlock did.
Yeah. So do we just go across the room and hope that the orb becomes liftable or goes with us?
Well, I think. Can we see this portion of the room right here?
Yeah, there's just like stone pillars. You can't fit through this space, but you can see into the next part of the room easily enough.
And we can push the statue.
You cannot push
here.
this statue. You cannot push that statue.
Okay.
That statue is glued to the floor. It was a container, it appears, for the orb.
Let me roll perception or something on the other side of the room to see what that other magic circle is over there, or what else is over there.
Yeah, just with that in 18, you're able to see through. Yeah, the ice, you can touch the ice. The ice is not going to freeze you. You can move around the space freely. It's a little bit slick, but it's difficult terrain, but it's not doing anything specifically to you. Yeah, as you look across there, you're able to see that there seems to be some sort of like giant glass mirror and some sort of a magic circle right in front of this glass mirror, and the mirror's surface is frozen over with ice. In fact, the whole structure is just like...
And this...
It's hard to detail what's glass and what's ice. Oop, let me turn off the clock.
And this, like, this other structure here?
What other structure?
This, This thing?
That's
What-
that's the ice. That's the mirror. So this is a mirror, and this is the magical
okay.
circle in front of the mirror, and this was a statue that was holding.
Oh,
the
okay.
orb.
I got you. Okay.
And the ice is while it's not doesn't turn you into ice to touch it. Clearly, the ice is like magical in nature. Like this is like the heart of winter's like ice. It's like people make steel and weapons out of it. You can't break it. You imagine something similar to what happened with the lava out there with Tindy. And I just want to maintain, guys, the timer is clicking.
Yes, I know it is.
One of us needs to just get to the other side of the room. It seems like.
But how do we do that?
Yeah, this. I'm trying to plot the course,
me
and it's
too.
hard.
Okay.
Maybe we need to use Hemlock to push off of.
Well, he's already over there, and good luck trying to get him back in a super sliding, nondescript puzzle.
Right.
I'm not sure if we all need to go over there, but we might be able to get at least 2 of us over there.
I could just like walk over there. You knew that, right?
No. Okay, I try to walk directly over there.
Yeah, where over to Hemlock or where? Or to the
Over
portal?
to the mirror. Over to the mirror.
Yeah, you do it. It's just ice. You just walk on ice. You don't slip around.
Okay. So what's this mirror deal over here then?
It's a mirror, and there seems to be some sort of magical circuit on the floor.
Ashe, get over here and inspect this magical circle. You're the magic person.
Oh, coming. Yeah, and then can I Arcana check it?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. So you're elven enough to recognize the circles. This is the abode of Queen Mab, the Winter Queen, the opposite to of the Summer Queen Titania. You recognize that her magical powers of ice, like it is just like a certain form of like winter in the Feywild, and it's just like the sorcery that exists there. Sorry, that was a weird way of putting it. Yeah, it's winter Fey sorcery. And you recognize that there needs to be some sort of powerful artifact to activate the circle that would probably cause this mirror to contact somebody. You also see that there's writing on the top of the mirror.
What does it say? Is it in Sylvan or Elvish?
It's in Elvish.
Oh, can I read it? What
The
does it
course of true love never did run smooth.
Nice.
That's Midsummer Night's Dream, but what the fuck good does it do me now?
I go back to the statue and attempt to cast Mage Hand to lift the orb.
Where? The orb is still held by Hemlock.
say?
Oh.
Shit. All right,
Oh,
go over there.
okay. Shit.
Yeah.
All right. I got confused. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry. I know that this is like we're trying to get to this, but yeah. As you approach Hemlock,
Oh,
you're
should we just like drag him over to the mirror?
Yeah, I'll push Hemlock back to where he came towards.
Are you trying to
This
grasp
way.
the orb? Yeah, you slide it. Oh, all the way this way. Yeah, use the arrows, guys. Yeah, that helps. And
Yeah,
he slides all the way until he like hits the dirt and then stops like right there. He's like very easy to slip around.
Okay.
Do you try to grab?
Guys,
Does anyone try to grab the orb with Mage Hand? I want to
No.
resolve that. No. Well, Scree said he did.
No.
Yeah, well, Scree it was, but we had to get Hemlock over here.
Yeah, I'll still try it again.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Before we do that.
No, it's done. Okay.
Let's go.
Nice try, everybody. You kept trying to tell him off. So,
No.
actually, it's fine. It's fine. As you make the mage
Tell me
hand,
what happens.
the
Yeah.
mage hand touches the surface and then crystallizes around the orb, making it doesn't actually do anything to you, but the hand just freezes solid, so that your mage hand is just like a glass outline of a hand attached to the
Okay, so
orb.
we're not picking up the orb. So
All right. Real quick suggestion. Should we knock him over and decapitate him while he's a frozen thing? The ice might magically unfreeze, and we just have a fucking Hemlock alive and attacking us.
sure, Tenderloin, do that just to satisfy your bloodlust.
Yeah,
Just fucking do
and then
it.
and then break the hand that's holding the orb, and we can hold the hand.
All right, so I knock it to the ground, and I, with my monarch, go to like try and decapitate him in the ice real quick.
Yeah,
Double
go ahead
tap.
and roll me an attack.
Oh god. 24, 21.
All right, yeah, you managed to smash Hemlock's skull in with the thing, and he just falls to the ground, and his hand is still holding the orb.
All right, now I break apart his hands from the orb.
Yep.
Keep the hand intact.
And as you touch the, so you wait. Do you just like you hit it with the axe to break it apart, or how do you how do you not touch the orb?
I would like to have Tindy cut the arm that's holding the thing, and we can hold the arm.
I'm cutting his arm, so it's still his hands holding the orb.
Yeah. As you do this, you're able to. Yeah. Do you want to try to pick up the arm?
I will try to pick up the
with
arm.
Mage Hand.
All right, you try to pick as you touch the arm with Mage Hand, and the hand freezes solid again.
So even just the arm holding the.
Yes. What you're about to say, yes.
Yeah, we're running out of time.
We're definitely running out of time.
So we have to get this orb. From what I understand, we have to get this orb to this other circle right here.
What if we
That's
grab
just what I
a
think.
rope and like put the rope to touch the orb so it like freezes itself shut, but like we might still be enough to pull it over there?
Can you not use the mage hand that's frozen to keep pushing it, or you lose contact?
Well, you lose contact with the mage hand.
Okay.
It just like
Gotcha.
the magic like disapparates essentially.
Okay. Sorry. Go on.
No. Are you gonna try to put the rope on it?
Yeah, I'm trying touching it with a little bit of rope.
Okay, so quick question here. Do you toss the rope onto it, or do you hold one end of the rope and toss the other end of the rope onto it?
I was thinking kind of like lowering it down.
So you're hanging onto the rope, right?
Yeah.
Okay. As you pour the rope on top of it, or like lowering it down, the freezing begins to travel up the rope towards your hand.
Let go of it!
Yeah, I dropped the rope.
And at 15 minutes exactly, the portal closes. It just pop.
Oh,
So we're stuck.
Poop. And like it froze the entire rope.
It didn't freeze the rope. It stopped after you took your hand off of it, and left part of the rope unfrozen.
I try and grab the tail end of the rope.
It starts freezing up the rope again.
Okay, and I let go of it.
Yeah, it stops.
All right, cool. So it's only when something alive is anywhere near it, I guess. Magic flowing through something, probably bullshit.
So I think I got the course. Here, 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 here.
Right.
Here, up, boom.
Yeah, but so what?
We have to just sling it. Like we can let go of the rope.
What do we push it with?
The rope. We just sling it and then let go of the rope.
Oh, at times before it travels all the way back up to our hands. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
What if we like hit it like golf?
Well, do we have a long enough implement that we can afford to sacrifice to freezing?
Y'all are really not solving this
it's
the
a
way
quarter
I thought
staff.
you would, but I love it. Let's do it. Yeah, sure. So we're gonna golf this thing back over to the thing, right? That's what your plan is.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, so let's go ahead. I'm just going to use the hemlock thing as a thing. So I'm just going to go ahead and move it. First, you're going to hit it right there, correct? So you guys are going to golf it.
Yep.
So the end of the staff begins to freeze as you hit it. I'm assuming you're using Monarch. It slides over to there, that hits the rock. Where do you want to try to push it now?
Here.
Okay.
Here.
Okay. Monarch is about half encased with ice now.
I'm gonna stop using Monarch and just use a great sword I have, I guess.
Yeah, sure. So all of you guys, I just want to maintain who's over by it, pushing this thing around.
Just give me the sword and I'll just do it.
All right.
Are you all on the ice around it, or what's happening here? Is what I'm asking, guys. Answer the question.
One of us should be here. Like
Yeah, I'll be there.
We'll both be there. You handle
No,
that.
it only takes one person, and Ashe is the one who figured it out first. So
Yeah.
All right,
we have 12 minutes
Here.
left.
All right, so it slides over to the rock.
here,
Slides over.
here,
Slides over.
here,
Slides down.
Here.
Slides there.
Slide up.
Slides up.
And then another way.
Yeah, you manage to push it, and it slides right on over to about here. It's on the floor.
Knock it over into the center of that little symbol.
I do so. With
All right.
whatever the frozen part's not frozen yet.
As you do so, you're able to roll the orb into that, and as soon as the orb touches the circle and comes into contact, it begins to power up, and you see that the hand that was still attached to the orb unfreezes and just drops bloodily to the floor, and you just hear like kind of a sounding gurgle as his, everything that was frozen, the rope, the partially frozen monarch, all of it comes apart.
Frozen murder was the correct choice.
Yeah, and his like blood freezes over on top of the circle all over the place, and the circle begins to power, and in the distance, on the icy, sorry, I'm trying to figure out, the icy glass begins to unshroud as it is uncovered. And you see a vision of an incredibly beautiful woman. Everybody, make me wisdom saving throws.
Oh no! Oh yes!
Oh
no! You guys might want to use inspiration. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Yeah, sure.
It didn't help.
Jesus Christ, Jits. That was 2 inspirations burned for the session. Oh, that's painful, guys.
We're running out of time.
Yeah. Anyways, so the glass clears, and you see a beautiful elven woman clad in icy garments looking back through the mirrored glass at you. Scree and Ashe, you are charmed by her immediately, just from like the aura of her, and she says, "Good tidings. What brings you to look upon my home at Arctis Tor? For I am the Queen of Winter, Mab." And I want to outline this too. Ashe and Scree, as you look on her, you just immediately are taken just internally to like, she looks cold and distant and terrifying, like the baying of wolves in the night, but you also feel just like deep inside that there's like some beautiful place to be at. Like you feel like you're like she causes this feeling inside your chest like you're on home on like the longest night in the middle of winter, where you're or you're all wrapped up with your family in front of a fire, and you all just have distant memories, being as both of you lost your family.
Less than 9 minutes. We need to solve this.
Yeah, come on. We can't have this description. I love it, but we can't.
Yeah, it's actually buying time. My bad. Okay, go ahead. She's asked you a question.
She asked what brought us here. We were sent on to get a trowel. We're on the clock. I think we solved a puzzle. Are we good?
We want the time trowel, pretty lady.
You cannot retrieve the time trowel, as its keeper is held in ice by me.
Well, can you stop that?
What can we offer you to? Sorry, I'm charmed, so I guess I can't.
You can talk, yeah. You want to offer her the sun, the moon, and the stars, so you can say that. Totally.
What can we do for you, to thaw your frozen clutches on the time trowel?
I hold the Night of Spring Oberon in my. I hold him still in winter's depths, so that I may keep the balance among the summer and winter queens. The night of spring is the night of summer, as is all, and must all things in fairy be balanced. And unfortunately, since the fall of Oberon's folly, my night of fall has been missing. And without him, I cannot allow the night of spring to go free.
So who's your Knight of Fall? Is the position open for anyone, or it has to be specifically them?
The mantle of the Fall Knight is a magical power that is imbued with inside a person. Unless he was returned to me, I could not remove the mantle from him, and I cannot have a new Knight of Fall. as fall is the forebearer of winter. He is my herald.
So we need someone with a magical cloak?
Did you say cloak?
Mantle?
It's
Mantle.
not. It's a metaphor.
Well, if we retrieve this, can you at least open the portal so that we can retrieve this? This night of fall for you?
I cannot open the portal, but if the portal was closed, I assume soon enough you shall be able to leave.
Why is that? Why did the portal close? Why would the portal close?
My sister is very angry, and if somebody is not there to stop her, certainly she shall cause things to go amok.
And you want that?
I find it funny how we have trapped each other in this endless cycle.
Oh, well, you know what's really funny about cycles? When they break.
We attempted to try to do that when we sent our knights here. She, Oberon, and me, Hemlock. And we sent them to that new world, and both were trapped there.
Wait, Hemlock is a knight?
What? Go to the guy. I'm going to Hemlock right there, right now. If she says that, does he have a mantle?
Guys, I cannot stress this enough. The mantle is
Metaphor.
not literal. I don't know.
He's dead. So,
Candy, hold up Hemlock's head and be like, "You mean this guy? This your knight?"
His head was Tendy specifically said that he smashed the head.
I smashed his head in.
Yeah.
Hemlock is no more. He suffered a fatal skiing accident.
Well, then, if I can ever have my my fall night again, then I will never release my hold on the spring night.
One of us has to stay here.
All right,
Is that what it is?
what if this lovely
Don't say bird. Swear
elf
to God.
dude over here?
Say bird.
He's really fascinated with you. What if he's your new knight?
Yeah, I'll do it.
He'll have to travel back in time to make this possible.
Are you cool with that?
Oh yeah. Whatever the Scale Lady wants, I want to do it.
All right, he says he'll go back in time.
I mean,
Yeah,
Ashe,
I'll
you're
do it.
pretty much cold and dead inside already, right? So this makes sense.
Well, that
to me.
hurts. That hurts, Scree.
Not me physically.
I didn't mean like emotionally. I meant like literally.
Guys, we got like 4
That's
minutes.
I volunteer as tribute.
I don't think you have even that much time. I think you have about 5 seconds. I hope to see you again, but I assume it'll be the first time. And she waves goodbye. And at 3:40 exactly, the world smashes in upon itself, and you just feel the ice cavern collapse, and the ceiling falls down. Everybody make me dexterity saving throws. You're all crushed to death.
Oh, damn.
Giant stalactites pierce down and crushing you, piercing your bodies. And all 3 of you blink your eyes. Yeah, you legitimately die. And all 3 of you come to standing. Sorry. Standing where you left. And it's actually Ashe. You're all 3 standing around the Lord Oberon's corpse that has now been identified by the chair, and you can actually see it's just literally the second after Ashe has put the moon blade into the scabbard.
Oh man, we
Well,
thought
that
this was
was
Pokemon,
trippy.
but this is Majora's Mask. It's Majora's Mask all along.
Snap. So is the timer reset or no?
Yeah, thank you for
My
reminding
next
me.
question.
Please remind me that, because I will be. Yeah, so the timer is reset and going. You now have 30 minutes again.
Okay. All right.
So let's hop back in there and see if he's still dead. I'm gonna have a feeling he's not gonna be dead anymore.
Hemlock?
Yeah.
Yeah, where's the minute hand? Is it still in the same place?
Over here, right?
Yeah, the minute hand is actually so. I just want to make this clear, and I want to make this clear to you guys. The winter portal closed at 15 minutes, and the entire place collapsed at 340.
All right.
At least in the winter side.
Well, let's go in again, yeah? I'm not about to make those same mistakes twice, but we can make more mistakes.
Cool.
So if the portal closed in the 15, then that probably means this one closed and the cherry blossom opened. And if the whole thing collapsed around the 40, because the winner is 45, that means, yeah, okay. So is Hemlock's frozen there in like complete totality, or
yep, he's just frozen there again, grabbing the orb. It's the same loop.
Right.
Can we try taking him out of here through the portal?
You can try.
All right.
So you wanna push him? We gotta do the Pokemon Ice Maze again, right? We gotta.
Well,
so
no,
you
he
wanna
was
just
trying to push him out of the portal.
Holding it.
Yeah, no, like take him out of here.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
All right,
Okay.
Can we try and do that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Lift him up, Cindy.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
go in
You're able to push him past the portal. It'll take all three of you guys to kind of lift him to do it, but as you do it, you're able to push him through the portal into the far side, and you guys emerge on the far side of the portal. But as you're doing, you hear a bounce and a roll, and you guys appear on the far side of the portal with a rapidly unfreezing Lord Hemlock.
All right, smash his head.
Okay, I smash his head.
He ducks and roll, or actually, yeah, I guess.
So super rapidly for unfreezing.
Yeah, he's unfreezing. I don't know. He's. I'll let you make make a an initiative roll, Tindy, like a separate one, just to see how fast you react. Pretty goddamn fast. Okay, get a free shot.
Ooh.
You're not raging. So it'd be like a regular spear. Here, I'll roll it for you. So I think I edited it in here.
I'll just do the great. Actually, I'll do the great sword in because I have the
it'll be
the
the
gauntlets. They're magical.
Hold on. Well, you're not gonna do that because that's more damage, and you swung with the other thing. So your hits. Sorry, hold on. 17. And stop doing the thing. Okay, you do 11 damage to him with the spear shaft of the thing. All right, everybody, roll initiative.
Again?
Yeah, you have to roll initiative
for
again.
me.
Yeah, for you again. Yeah. Hold on, guys. 1 second.
Ha!
Where is it? Okay. Sorry, I gotta get Chuck off here so that doesn't confuse people. Save encounter. Run encounter. Alright, Trevor, auto roll. Tendy is 3. Jesus, Tendy. You are intimidated by your father.
No, I just whiffed it. I whiffed it real bad. The luck
Ashe is 14. Trevor is 21. And I'm going to give you guys a little bit of time back because it's taken me to get this set up, so I'm sorry. So I'm going to... Well, first off, you guys enter combat anyway, so... You know, now we're down. Now that this is the key to this encounter. Always be in combat because it's 6 seconds. So yeah, I'll give you a little bit of time back too. So back to 26:10, and combat's rolling. So it's again, remember in combat, a round is 6 seconds. So, yeah, and first up in the order is Scree.
All right, I will boom blade a melee attack on him.
Okay.
With Rosencrantz.
Gotcha. I don't see an attack there.
Rosencrantz. There.
Yeah. 14 will not hit.
He's a frozen block of ice.
He's not frozen. He unfroze, guys. It's magic ice. He unfroze.
I will offhand try again with my bonus action. Melee, Guildenstern. That's also not gonna work. Okay.
Yep.
All right, that's my turn.
No good. All right, coming up and next up in the order is Ashe. Oh, and also let's put the
Now, out of curiosity, when the whole world reset, did Scree get back his spell slot that he lost?
No, because he lost that
That
before
was
you
a
guys
good
put it in
question.
the thing.
That was
Yeah. That was
Yeah,
before
yeah.
you guys put the thing in there.
I'm gonna spend my time trying to convince him, like, hey, we are not your enemy right now. We are stuck in this time loop, and we would like your help. Fighting with us right now is only gonna delay our turn, and we're gonna have to repeat the process all over again. You were a frozen corpse when we found you. Do you want to be a frozen corpse in time loop forever?
Roll persuasion.
Bro.
18. Okay. Hemlock steps back after Tendi. So just to kind of outline what just the fuck happened. You brought him back through the portal. He unfroze, turned around. Tendi attempted to bash his face in with his staff, and then Scree attempted to, with magical electric blades, attempted to stab him twice. He takes a step back from you, and then you pause and persuade it, and I guess holding up both hands to stop them from murdering him, correct?
Yeah.
All right, he stops.
I'm like, guys, stop.
Well, if I never, Tenderloin, I had no
yeah.
hope for you upon the fact that I did not hear from your missive.
You didn't send me a paper bird.
I did send you a paper bird last episode.
Never got it.
Is the
Yeah,
time supposed to be going right now?
I have, and
Okay.
yeah, time is going, yes. I have it on good authority that paper bird did arrive.
What's
you not-
that good authority?
If it's not to you, then you guess you did not read it, then allow me to repeat here. I wish to form an alliance of sorts.
I'm gonna interrupt him right now. We don't have time for this. Listen, whatever is going on between you and Loin right here, we are stuck in this time loop that's gonna repeat itself, and you're gonna go back to being a frozen corpse.
Wait,
So
how is he
please,
not
let's
reacting
put all
to
the
me
bullshit
being
aside.
a hot Minotaur right now? How little did you pay attention to me?
I mean, that's fair.
I was just saying that I had an inkling and a notion of your Minotaur blood. I see that you have finally bloomed into a beautiful Minotaur yourself. If nothing else, I can indeed appreciate the proportions of the race, if you know what I mean. I've bred
are
them
you
my
also a
entire
Minotaur?
life. No, I am not a Minotaur. I am an elf. I am an elf, and as you can
Are you a
stand,
Minotaur fucker like my mom?
I haven't particularly partaken that. Are you saying your mother fucked a Minotaur? I mean, obviously. 'Cause,
How else do you think I'm a Minotaur?
well, I mean, I assume she had, like, taken a baby and sans Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat or something. I don't know.
My dad was Chuck Angus. Prime Angus is my brother, and I killed him, by the way. If you didn't notice, I'm wearing his belongings.
I did know that. That's why I sent you the missive, which you apparently did not read. Which I was saying, in which, that I was
But
proud
you
of
also
you.
did not know that my mom had fucked a Minotaur. Wow, how badly did that freezing affect your brain, sir?
Okay, he's gonna try to kill you.
Fine.
Where's the orb?
It's still behind. It didn't go through the portal. We're back in combat. He's gonna attempt to attack Tendi.
It's still in the portal?
Yeah, it didn't come through. Like, it wouldn't go through the portal.
I had a feeling it didn't come through with this. Yeah.
Okay. He's going to attack me.
Yep.
Can I?
Tendi, go ahead and well, it wasn't your turn anyways. You're at the end of the order. And Ashe used his turn to talk to him, so he's gonna make 3 attacks here. What's your AC, Tendi?
13.
Cool. Yeah. So the first one he's gonna do. Hold on. I think that's 23. He's gonna hit, miss, hit, and he's gonna do 16, 17, 18 damage, and then he's going to do 18 damage. So he's going to do 36 damage with his swords. And it's a slender, long sword. I mean, it's a slender great sword, like a massive, like almost like a sort of like Japanese style longsword, and he just takes it out in like 3 swift succession strokes and just cuts it across your chest twice, missing with the high one, just nicking one of your horns. And he's like, "You Minotaur bastard, I'm going to enjoy cutting you before I die." Your persuasion was good, but he literally just sat there and talked forever about how he, his wife was fucking somebody else. Dendy, I mean, just Ashe.
No, yeah, totally fair.
Fine.
Yeah. Tenderloin, it's now your turn.
Ready? I will go into a rage.
Monarch sprouts.
And Monarch sprouts. And where are we right now? We are both pretty much in front of the portal, are we not?
Correct.
Okay. Let me see if I read this properly.
Grapple.
Yeah, because I kind of want to grapple him and try and like shove him back into the portal.
I'm game. You gotta
so
just tell me what you want.
Because I was thinking if I should do like hammering horns, because after I attack them, they can do a strength saving throw, and I can push them 10 feet away from me. Are we within 10 feet of?
You pushed him in front of you, so you'd have to literally circle. And he moved, and I would also say he moved directly to you. So this would be about the positioning. So you would have to probably circle all the way around him, but you could, and then you can hammering horns into his back.
I will do that, but the hammering horns is after I hit something with a melee attack.
Probably here
So-
if you actually. I'll let you. I see you're doing that. So yeah, so you'll hit him with a melee attack. It's got to be your horns, right? No, it isn't.
No, it's I'm gonna monarch him.
Cool. 10 feet to the portal. Yeah. 23 will hit for
All right, so
14
that's
plus 2
14
is 50. So
Plus
that'd be
2, and then
16.
Divine Fury. 16 and 7 is 23.
Yep.
Yes, that's math.
Mm-hmm. And then he needs to make what
Um,
save?
It is a strength saving throw of. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Hammering horns. DC 19.
Cool. He does not pass. He gets kicked back into the portal. He flies 10 feet through the portal.
All right. Hopefully he's. Oh, do we chase after him or?
Hell yeah, we do. He's the
flew through
Autumn
portal.
Knight, whatever.
Okay.
The Night of
Is he the
Fall.
Autumn Knight?
Oh, Autumn Night is actually kind of cooler. The Fall Night. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know.
The
Fuck
Autumn
it. You guys run back through the portal, and you see him right there on the far side, and he's just like winding up to kill you.
Well, Tendy.
Oh, man, I was hoping he'd be fucking frozen. Where's the orb?
It's almost beyond the statue. On the
Yeah,
front or
no,
whatever.
yeah, it's it's actually right by your feet, Ashe. It literally just rolled away as you went through the portal. Like he unfroze mid portal, and it appears that the orb cannot pass through the portal.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Okay.
Ashe still my great sword, or do you not? Someone has to just like whack that into him, and he'll turn frozen again.
Yeah, I'll pull out a quarterstaff. Wait, whose turn is it? Is it my turn?
So it
Well, it
was
would be
it
Tom-
Or
was
the Scree's turn.
Tendy's turn, so it would be Scree's turn. But again, I think the thing that I want to make clear here is because you guys the way you did this, it was Tendy's turn, and he can move through the portal because you are technically in combat. So where are you moving to, Tendy? So you guys will come through in a second, I suppose.
I guess I'm just in front of the portal.
Yeah. It is now Scree's turn.
You still have movement. You can go through the portal.
Yeah. Well, you're
Okay,
not.
so I'll.
Yeah. Do you go through the portal, Scree?
Yeah, so I'll enter the portal.
I'm sorry I'm making assumptions
And-
here because I definitely like put it up on there like I made an assumption like you did, so I'm sorry.
No, that's good.
I don't make
How far
assumptions.
away is Lord Hemlock's foot from the ice orb?
His foot is 10 feet.
Okay.
I'll make a little shape for it. An ice orb. Right there.
I'll go to the ice orb and tie a length of rope around it.
Okay, yeah, it immediately starts to freeze up the rope. Make a dexterity saving throw. You managed to drop the rope in time.
Yeah, taking a long length of rope and holding it the farthest end possible, I'll attempt to fling the orb at Lord Hemlock.
Yeah, I think what we're gonna do here, I'm just trying to figure out what I want you to roll for that. It's technically an improvised weapon, I would think. But if it hits, it just hits. So I suppose, why don't we just have him make your spell save? How about that, Trevor?
Sure.
So it's probably would probably
DC
dexterity.
13.
Yeah, he probably needs a DC 13 dex save.
Sure.
Which he fails. He catches the orb in his hand and freezes solid.
Fuck
Nice.
yeah. All right, cool. Got us out of that situation. Fuck that guy.
After you got us into that situation, Tendy,
Yeah.
I mean, you guys all agreed to take him out of here.
so let's start doing the thing again.
Actually, do you guys want to see? Because in 15 minutes, I feel it was 15 minutes and this door closed, correct?
Yeah, at 15 minutes
Correct.
exactly. You guys have about 7 minutes till that
We
happens.
got like 7 minutes till then, yeah.
Yeah.
I say
Yeah, so
we get out of here before the full 15, so we can fuck around here for 6 more minutes doing I don't know what. Kind of really fucked up that bad.
You gonna go talk to the ice lady again? Bring her her knight that's frozen
No.
yeah,
solid?
No, because we might.
let's put Hemlock right here, and then we can just go through the portal.
Or yeah.
Oh, I let go of the rope, by the way.
I assume you bowled it, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Because I want to see if the other door opens and see if there's a spring lady that might be nicer than this winter lady.
So wait.
Let's do that.
What is
but
what is the plan currently? I'm just trying to follow it.
We're gonna leave here, go out there, wait the remaining, I guess, like 6 minutes until potentially the other portal opens, and that way we still get more new information of what happens at the outside in this time loop.
Well, let's put Hemlock in the circle first,
All right.
and that way when he unfreezes, the Queen Mab will show up in the mirror, and then that'll be her fall knight, right in front of her.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
So you're gonna try to put Hemlock through the same thing again?
Yeah. But instead of using we'll use our swords to push him, or a random, but we'll go the same path. But
I mean, the rope is still tied to the orb. We can just pull him along. We don't even have to do the whole fucking thing. We could just pull him right over there.
I'm gonna say this
fair.
for the purposes of continuity. You're not able to do that, but you are able to push the thing
Okay.
along because you have to do my Pokemon puzzle again. But I'm just gonna you got it.
All right.
Ash did it right. He's fine. We'll get him over there.
So as soon as he crosses this plane, I'm gonna run back over here and go back through the portal.
You see him unfreeze and fall down into the circle and be trapped in there as you run away, and you hear like a high-pitched cold laughter, and you guys run through the portal.
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
Should've done the first time.
And as you guys approach on the far side, you see that the ice on the floor is beginning to melt, and the hour hand begins to turn. You also see that because, and I'm just going to do this, let me zoom out a little bit, because, so the minute hand is roughly about, here in between the winter and autumn portals. Both portals are open.
So autumn portal is open.
Yeah, the
Let's
autumn
go
portal
through
is
there.
open.
All right. Let's go.
Okay. You guys proceed to the autumn portal.
Let's go.
Over, there seems to be
Oh god, it looks like the tree have eyes.
Elven written over the door. There's like a Elven words written over the door.
What does it say?
Ashe?
Yeah, what's it say?
Though she be but little, she is fierce.
We're gonna fight someone tiny.
So
There we
it's
go.
either Hermia or another fairy.
It's not Hermia.
Oh god, it looks like the trees have eyes.
Puck's little fairies. All right, let's venture down and just explore.
All right. I want you guys very specifically to okay, as you move there, you move onto the grass, Ashe, because you moved your character. So as you move onto the grass, immediately a swirl of fairies come burrowing out of the ground like ground hornets and attack you. Make a dexterity saving throw. You
4.
fail, and you take... Come on. You take 70 damage.
Oh!
Fuck, I'm
As
down.
these, as these begin to...
Actually, I have 10 HP.
Yeah, you have 10 HP, but as they do this, these things begin, literally these tiny little mouthed, like high-toothed fairies swarm out of the ground and begin consuming your flesh. Yeah, let's go ahead. Do you want to move back or do you want to stay on the square?
I would say I want to move back.
Yeah, so you're able to move back. Oh yeah, all the way back, yeah, to the vines. And yeah, as soon as you move back, they kind of flit back down into the ground. And they look out at you with like tiny little eyes.
That reminds me of a picture I shared on Facebook that I think Jack liked and probably was laughing his ass off in hindsight.
This is literally that picture. You know that, right? You shared this on Facebook like a day ago.
I know.
I'm attempting to communicate with him. Like, say, why'd you do that?
Nothing. Just like a little chittering noise. Oh, and let me get my fall escape on.
Throw Prime Magus's head over there and see him devour him real quick.
Yeah, it's just right down to the bone.
So-
There's just bone.
Where did you throw him, Ed? 10D, which square did you throw it at? Just anyone?
Yeah, I went for one that Ashe was not on.
Okay. So they're everywhere. We've established that. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's no way we can like fly, is there? No way to float.
Not anymore.
You see like several pairs of eyes staring back from you in the tree. And I'd also like to do this. This isn't perfectly illustrated in the map, but as you guys see that there's vines flowing from the base of each tree, and at the end there's a very beautiful tree at one end, and all the vines are flowing along these trees to the portal, and it's out, running through the portal out into the other room.
Burn it with fire.
Get out of this portal, see if the other portal's open for whatever reason.
What portal?
Sure. The portal came through. I read this one.
Yeah.
Wait, sorry. What's at the other end of the room? Just the tree. All the vines are coming through.
Yeah,
And,
all
and
the
going
vines
all
are coming
other
through the
trees,
base of
right?
the tree, running along the grounds. You can see.
So
that
what other portal are we talking about? I'm confused.
they're saying go back through the existing one, right?
Yeah, because right now we're currently on the south end portal. I want to see if maybe the east end portal opened up.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, you guys head back through the portal to the main room, and you guys come out. Let's go ahead and see, where are you guys? Yeah, you guys come out. Let me just check something. Yeah. So yeah,
Because there's
you guys are
a
able
cherry
to see.
blossom.
Oop, obviously, Hemlock's not here.
There's a cherry blossom tree in there with vines. On the east end is a cherry blossom tree. And there's vines all through here in the middle.
You guys see that the minute hand is about to come full circle to touch the autumn side. You got about 47 seconds until it does.
All right. Well, then let's just wait and go through this portal. See all we have to do.
But once the autumn portal closes, it's not gonna open again before
Who
we be out
cares?
of time.
Did you see what they did to Ashe?
But I'm just saying, you guys want to wait to go through the spring portal and just ignore the fall portal, and like we can't I'm confused. Like we
At
can't go
least-
back and do it later.
We might be able to with the
Well, we
time
got
loop.
15 seconds. What are we doing?
Are we splitting the party? Because I'm not going back in there. You can if you want.
Sure. I'm going back through the fall portal.
We're gonna split the party.
Worst case scenario, we just die again.
Yep.
Okay, so we're splitting the fucking party. All right, who's going where?
I
Fall.
want to stay out here and see if the cherry blossom portal opens up
Yep.
soon.
And who's going into the fall? You're going to the fall, Ashe?
Correct.
Gotcha. Scree, where are you going?
I'll stand over by this tree in the middle. I'll just stay where I am.
Are you going into the tree?
No, I'm just
Okay,
gonna see if anything happens
You
to
moved your
it.
character like right up against it.
I mean, you can test the boundary, see how far you
Sure,
can
I'll
get.
climb the tree. I'll climb the tree in the middle, so I have a good view of everything that's
All right,
happening.
as you
That's the
climb
time
the
tree.
as you climb
the time
the
tree.
you are immediately caught in an existing loop as you are turned eternally in between states between being a baby, turning into a full-grown bird, into an old man and dying, and then flying back between the two forms.
Am I making any progress up the tree?
No, you're just like a baby,
Or do I
then an
keep
old
forgetting what the
man,
hell
then
I'm
a
doing?
baby, and then an old man.
Okay.
Your life flashes before in these 2 inches of your life. Okay. Yeah, as it hit the 15-minute mark, we're 2 minutes past then. Sorry guys, I know this was real time. The lava portal opens up and fresh lava begins to flow out of it.
Can I enter it, or I can't because the lava's blocking?
You
the
can. The
entrance?
pathway is over. You just have to maybe do like a 5-foot hop to get to the edge of it. It's like a little
Alright, let's-
little thing you can get in there. Ashe, you
I'm
go
gonna
in.
do that.
The portal remains open to the obviously to the fall.
Oh, sweet.
So you're still in the fall. Let's go ahead and see. Let's go ahead and talk about what Tendi sees on the lava side. As you enter the lava portal, or the summer one, you see that there is a shore, and among that shore is a iron-bound boat sitting on the shore directly over a river of lava. On the far side of this river of lava is another giant mirror, this one made of almost clear volcanic glass. And in the middle of the river, there's like a giant cup filled with lava with a little dimple in the middle.
All right. Is there anything I can use in the boat to like kind of paddle?
Yeah,
Like,
there's,
if I get in the boat,
there's
can I, like-
steel oars with some sort of rubber coating on the handle side of it, so you don't burn yourself.
All right. I go in and I try and paddle over to the portal, the mirror across the way.
Yeah, you're able to paddle along the way, and you see that there's this cup in the middle, and as you come across the cup, I'm just going to pull this up real fast. Sorry, guys. A woman comes out of the river of lava. Hold on. Her skin is like volcanic glass, and as she sticks her head above the lava, and she, sorry, let me just, I've had this up the entire time, my bad, guys. Yeah, this is where they are. Her skin is like volcanic glass, and she puts one smoking, steaming hand over the edge of the boat and pushes it down, lava dripping from her skin into the inside of the steel boat. And literally, as you are just on a river of lava, you've never been so hot in your entire life, Tendi. You're a tough-ass minotaur, but just literally, like, heat is just radiating off this woman in, like, waves. Hello, dear.
Hi, do you have to be so close? I'm sorry, it's just really hot here.
What brings you to my humble abode?
Curiosity, adventure, a love for puzzles.
Do you wish to speak with my queen?
I mean, yeah, that sounds fun. Who wouldn't want to speak to a queen?
There are two things you must do to pass this river. You must solve the puzzle of the cup, and you must give me a kiss. And she smiles at you, literally steam wafting off her coal-black lips.
So what's this puzzle of the cup you're talking about here?
There is an orb buried in the lava in the cup that you must retrieve to allow yourself to talk to my mistress. And you look into the cup, and the cup is filled with lava.
How does one get that orb?
That's for you to find out. Now, can I have my kiss now?
No, that's a reward for when I solve this puzzle.
Then if you don't mind, I'll stay here and taunt you as you fail.
Yeah, cool. Thanks, hot stuff.
Okay.
Alright. How the fuck am I gonna get this orb out of
I'm gonna let you think about that, and we're gonna go back to Ashe. Ashe, you have 10 hit points, and you're standing on the beer here. What are you doing?
I'm gonna start testing how these things move. You said there's vines coming from like each one of these trees. Like, is that what else the description was?
And it's rolling. Yeah, this is
like this whole area.
You're standing on the vines. The vines seem to be fine. The vines appear to be underground though, and they seem to have things nesting on that. So yeah, as you go there, you would also note that like you didn't immediately get hit by them. So only certain squares have the ground fairies in them.
All right. Well, this sounds like the perfect time to use ball bearings.
You were able to move 10 feet into the place before you got hit by him.
All right. I'll start dropping ball bearings in each square. Like
okay.
One to see if they react to it.
Nothing happens as you drop the ball bearings onto the squares.
Okay. I'm gonna see if they respond. If it's like has to be an organic thing.
What are you tossing?
I'll firebolt it.
Yeah, immediately the ground explodes, and the fairies are burning seriously. But as that happens, you see from the two trees directly in front of you, you see 4 fairy dragons appear in the treetops, and they hiss, "Who brings fire to the abode of the fall night?"
Someone who just wants to get past it.
You cannot get past this. You will have to burn us all alive unless you have the bidding of the fall night.
What is the bidding? Like his approval or what?
The Knight of Fall has bid us to guard the sacred trees that hold his rival Oberon in place on his throne. Without his say, we shall never release him.
Okay. I'm going to go back to the portal, use disguise self to come out as Hemlock, and then come back.
Okay, I need to tell you something here. As you go through the portal out into the main room, you see you see landing on the platform directly across from you is... Sorry, let me just pull this up. Info. No, I don't want to do Fog of War. Shut up. Info.
Is this a dragon? Is this...
Yeah, a giant mechanical dragon bearing Glimgaric lands on the platform. He's, and I'm just gonna be for easy peasy. He lands at 7:30.
Okay.
He lands across the platform.
Was I able to get my...
Yeah.
Was I able to get my disguise kit off in time?
Yeah, you are. Do you want to go back through the portal, or do you want to approach him? He's on the far side. He lands his giant mechanical dragon.
Well, I'm pretty sure.
And disembarks as a giant hamster wheel.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he tried to kill Hemlock with the company out front of this place. So I'm gonna go back through the portal.
Okay. You're able to get back through the portal. No one is challenged.
All right, and then I'll address the dragons. Make way for myself as I go through this. I'm probably gonna
die. Hold on. I think I need to...
Now's the time to die.
I'm gonna pause for just 2 seconds. Hold on. I think I messed something up there. You probably didn't see that because the fall portal closes at the same time he arrives at 7:30. So we're just gonna say you got in and out and you saw him approaching in the distance. How about that?
okay, so the portal behind me is now closed, or am I stuck on the
As
other
you go
side?
through it at 7:30 exactly, the minute hand hits the portal for just summer and spring on that quarter, and as you do that, it closes. So you are now stuck in Fall Land.
Oh, okay.
Or
So I'm not
unless
stuck
you
with
don't, unless
Glimgaric.
you don't want to be, because I'm happy because I realized that was not clear.
Well, I'll be with Glimgaric then. I'll just be like, because I use a disguise kit, so it takes a little bit of time anyway.
Oh, I didn't realize. I thought you had disguise self. My bad. Yeah, you're probably with Glimgaric then. Here, let me put you there. Yeah, so you are with Glimgaric. The time is counting down. You guys see in the distance that the lava, actually, as the minute hand is coming around, it is actually being melted by the fresh lava. And actually, the lava is descending down into the mechanics of the clock, and it seems to be causing the clock to fall apart. The platform you're on is falling apart. And I want to say, all this lava on the map right now is now super hot lava.
Okay.
Glimgaric rolls around in his hamster ball, and again, you're here, Tindy, and Scree's effectively dead. And the hamster ball rolls around to here and sees you, Hemlock, and he said, "Are you dressed up as Hemlock?"
That's correct, yeah.
Well, what do we have here? An elven lord. Don't make me laugh. You thought you could solve this complicated puzzle? At best, you could only ever gum up their works. I don't know why he's French all of a sudden.
Glimgaric, I see you taking the liberty of
No,
disposing
remember
of my
he's
company.
he's Southern, so you got to do a Southern accent.
Okay. I see you've taken the liberty of disposing of my company. It's all replaceable anyway.
You regain inspiration for that.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
I get to do it next round.
As the clock begins to melt in the background, you actually see that it's weird. The sky in the distance, it's almost like time is out of whack. You see that the moon cycle is progressing over the head of the clock just faster and faster and faster, and time seems to have normalized around you, though the world outside seems to be rocketing forward in time as the clock moves counterclockwise and begins to melt. You are a failure. All you could ever do is trap this here. You never proceeded to do what the trowel was intended for. All you could do is create enough magic to sustain your race here, and you sought to no greater glory. Oberon was your superior by far. He at least could dream
yeah, and
of
that's why
such...
he's dead and I'm not.
Is he truly dead? And as it does, the clock begins to melt behind you, and you see actually in the distance time is running forward, and all of a sudden out from the sky comes the sky splits apart, and you see 3 planet-sized eyeballs open up in the sky, and the world ends as tentacles devour and darkness spreads in a cloud of haze, and as this wave of green energy comes down from the 3 eye-sized things, the clock is destroyed, and you all with it.
All right.
You guys are, again, standing in front of Oberon's throne. Ashe, your hand is on the Moonblade. Oh, yeah, Teddy, I'm just going to assume for this person that you didn't have any good thoughts about the...
I do not.
Cool. We're
now
just
I'm
going to roll with that.
questioning, do I get all my hit points back?
You get all your hit points back. The only thing you don't regain is advantage. So also, for instance, if Scree, you used your firebolts, you would get them back as well. The
So I
only
get
thing
my
you will
rage
never...
back.
The only thing you don't get back is that 1 spell slot.
Mhm.
Okay,
That's
and
before
it's,
the Moonblade
and it's
went in.
8:30, and I think that we're gonna take a quick break here, before you guys are gonna attempt to figure out.
I predict that we're gonna stay in this time loop until next week.
That may not true. There's a lot of things going on here. You gotta solve some puzzles.
Yeah, we're making good progress.
I
Yeah,
hate
we've solved
puzzles.
one.
You
Solved
hate
one.
puzzling.
All we need to do is solve 3.
Yeah. All right. The time now is 8:35. We're gonna take a 15-minute break. We will be back at what's 8:35 plus 15, guys.
8:50.
Yeah, 8:50. We will return at 8:50. I can do math. Okay. From everyone here at the Pen and Paper Pod, thanks for listening. Stay tuned for more information. Sorry, I had my Fallscape on for the entire time. I needed to put on my Lavascape. There's a lot of scapes for this. Anyways, head on over to Twitter and check out all us there. Check out our content. We'll be back in about 15 minutes. See you then. Hello and welcome back to the Pen and Paper Pod. We're back. Gentlemen, are you ready to proceed into this time-fraught, slick dungeon of doom? That was a weird way to put it. Are you ready to proceed on to Titania's tower? Do you think you got some of these puzzles slipped out? Because like I said, you got 29 minutes and 57 seconds until the world ends.
Well, I think that depends on your point of view, if we're really progressing forward in time or if it's all a circle that we're experiencing.
All right, so related
Yeah.
information. How is Scree? What happened to you? You went towards that middle tree and then you.
Yeah, don't touch the tree in the middle. Is all the information that I gleaned from my misadventure while you guys did your thing. What did you guys learn?
I learned that the whatever the thing's coming out of the ground, and there's fairy dragons in the trees, and they're only gonna let their warden pass, or like the autumn night. I can assume. Also, at some point, Glimgarrick is gonna show up.
Oh, fun. So the autumn night is Oberon, right? So
No, the autumn night is Hemlock. Oberon is the spring night.
Oberon's the spring night. Hemlock is the. Let's go put him back in his little thing. The one thing we need to correct. Let's go do that.
Yeah, we can start there.
All right. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so I'm just going to assume you guys are going to move the statue through the same passage and drop him and run away again, correct?
No. Now I want to see what happens when he goes in there. We heard screaming before. Now I want to
Weird
see
laughter.
or laughter. I want to see what's up.
Okay, yeah, you guys go through the same process of moving, or are you gonna, obviously the same process as pulling him out of the portal and fighting him for a bit? Are you gonna try to convince him, or just, you're not gonna take him through the portal this time?
Well, he's gonna unfreeze when he meets the Queen Mab anyway.
Correct.
So we don't have to take him out of the portal. He'll unfreeze when we put him in the thing.
But what if we just put like his head outside the portal? So only his head unmelts?
I don't think it's gonna work.
Alright, let's go.
Yeah, okay. You guys head to the portal, and you're able to slide him over into the space, and, hold on. Shit. Let me just get this set. Yeah, you're able to slide him over into the space, and you gentlemen are around the portal as he does that, and then the glass begins to clear, and then you see Queen Titania rise up. Sorry, Queen Mab.
That's Queen Mab.
Yeah, I know, sorry. Queen Mab rises through the thing, a soft little fog. Everybody make me a wisdom saving throw. Ashe
17.
fails, Tindy and Scree pass, so Ashe is still charmed by her.
Which is why he was the one who was offered up last time.
Yep.
So he begins to freeze on the floor, and he turns around, and he just he begins to and she just laughs. Dear adventurers, thank you for returning me. I don't know why you chose to do this, but I am pleased that you have returned the frozen form of my loyal knight. And Hemlock is going to turn and look at you. He's like, listen. Sorry, southern accent. Please, do not allow me to break the circle. If you can get me out of this circle, we can make this work. We can make this work. You cannot return me to him. You do not know what you do, Tindy. Ashe, Tindy, you do not know what you are doing.
Yeah, okay, so explain what is happening then.
When Oberon made the time trial originally, he and I, 1,000,000 years ago, were on opposite sides when we brought the elves here from the Feywild. Our queens didn't want to come, but they sent us along, and they, unfortunately, we discovered they closed the portals to the other world because they said that this world was doomed, and, unfortunately, they closed us here, and we tried to get back. Me and Oberon tried it, but Oberon went a little bit mad, and he was trying to open up a portal, and it turns out that the evil forces at the end of the universe will eventually eat this world, and the queens were scared that the powers would come through the portals to eat them as well in the Feywild. And so, yeah, I just made the best of the situation. I contained Oberon here and trapped him here, and the magic from that process is what allows all the elves to stay young and beautiful and stay elves. If you, in this process, You're going to harm every elf in Novera. Sorry, hold on one second.
Okay, but
My bad.
alright, we're gonna harm all the elves in Novera. Fine. But it'll save the world, right?
Why would it save the world? The world still ends. This world is doomed no matter what.
I don't believe that.
Okay,
Yeah,
roll
insight check
insight.
that?
Yeah, insight. That's how you do that. You don't just say, I don't believe that. We're playing Dungeons & Dragons, Tindy. Yeah, he seems to be
Well, you
truthful.
can do that too.
Yeah. You want to roll it as well, Tindy?
Sure.
I'll give you advantage from a lifetime of evading this man's abuse. Yeah, he's being truthful. At least he believes it.
Oh man. So, alright. So what is Queen Mab gonna do to you? Like,
And she's actually going to put her hand up against the glass, and the icy print is going to kind of freeze over, and like a trail of ice is going to descend through the path down into the circle, beginning to encase him in ice. And she's like, I think for the first couple millennia, I'll freeze him solid in a block of ice, and then I'll position his head so that all the venomous creatures of winter can drip poison into his eyes and mouth, and he can suffer for millions of years as the eternal ice holds him still in time. And then, maybe, depends if I feel cute or not, I'll murder him and choose myself a new knight.
Now, what did he do to you?
He betrayed
Deserve
me.
that kind of treatment. Right.
He was supposed to return home. He was supposed to bid my thing, and he stayed in Novera.
Right. And where are y'all from? What other world are y'all from? What's it called?
Roll history.
Oh. This means you already told me, doesn't it?
Yes. I mean, why'd you roll history, Tinder?
I don't know. Just have
Okay.
it.
Cool. Scree, yeah, you know that they come from the elves, and so like it's kind of like Tolkienian elves a little bit here is what we're kind of dealing with. Like the first elves that came are more powerful elves essentially because they're closer to the light of Nara, which is that's Tolkienian, but it is the same concept. Elves come from the Feywild, or the land of the fairies, and like that when they came here, the first elves that came here were Sylvan or Eladrin elves, which were more powerful elf lords. He's an Eladrin elf, but after time being away from like the source of light in the Feywild after it was cut off, and there was just a trickle through what happened, because the time trial serves as essentially like a miniature portal, like holding a portal open in an internal loop, which allows like a trickle of power from the Feywild to come here, allowing elves to sustain themselves. But different elf races, depending on who they are, hoard the elves, or like for instance like wild elves, like wood elves, for instance, like they power their elven like heritage through like the woods and the green on this planet, whereas dark elves like receive power through dark gods and stuff like that. And that's the difference versus like elves that didn't receive any magic eventually. I'm gonna pause it for this explanation because it's a little long-winded. Elves that received this magic didn't receive this magic, kind of like, they became more and more like humans, and they eventually became goblins and things around the Feywild, because the time trial represents kind of change and the ability for evolution to happen, and it's kind of a key phrase for that. Things around the time travel evolve like almost out of control.
So, in Hemlock, you're saying if we so much as remove the time trial, yeah, okay, I got
You'd break the
saying.
cycle.
Still see what that has to do with us saving your life specifically, but all right.
Are you asking that of Hemlock?
Hemlock, yeah.
Look, what's important here is that you don't stop it. I mean, I would appreciate you not releasing me, but if she takes me away from here, she will release Oberon, and Oberon might be able to stop it and remove and end this thing. He's been trapped by my vines, but if he manages to break through my vines and Winter's will, he might be able to stop Titania from burning the clock and creating the cycle. The clock.
Oh, those are
cannot-
your vines.
Those are my vines. Yes.
Yes.
My servants
Right.
do that.
Huh.
Can you tell them to stop?
Yeah, and how do you make them stop doing that?
I would have to tell them to do that, so you have to keep me alive.
Scree, you can perfectly mimic him, right? You're an actor.
Yeah, I can.
His
I can
body
try
is
to do the
beginning to
thing.
freeze, and she says, I grow tired of this. I shall take him home now. Adventurers, what boon do you require of me? Would you like me to release Oberon from his icy prison so that you may speak with him?
I think that's what we want, right?
Sounds like that could go either way. But yeah, I think I think in order to do anything, we need to like undo the ice. So yes, yeah, please.
It is
Yeah, that
done.
sounds good.
And as she does that, she reaches out, and Hemlock is sucked through the ice into the portal, and the mirror closes.
All right, let's go talk to Oberon.
Yeah, through the portal.
All right, you guys head back through the portal. It is now 20 minutes. So I believe, if I'm not mistaken, at 22 the fall portal opened, and you see on the dais now. Let me see if I have art for him. Hold on. No, I don't believe so. Too bad. Anyways, yeah. Anyways, all right. So yeah, as you proceed on, you're able to see here that there's Oberon. Sorry, I let the clock go a little bit. My bad, guys. You're able to see that Oberon is coughing the skeleton corpse of him. It's at 20 minutes now. He's still a skeleton, but he's moving around on the throne. He's trapped in vines that have wrapped his entire body, but the ice block holding the flower is now unfrozen.
And the portal at 6 o'clock. Is that one open yet?
Yeah, that opened at 22 minutes.
Do you want to see if you can perfect mimic what's his face and tell these people to let go of the vines?
Yeah, I could. I think I could attempt that.
Yes.
You do not get advantage for that one. It's bad.
No, that's fine.
It's okay.
I just wanted to do it anyway.
I know. It's fine.
Who am I talking to?
Oberon right now. Well, we need to see if you can mimic
Yeah.
Hemlock's.
Well, where are Hemlock's peeps that we were talking to?
They're in the fall portal down here.
Oh, right. Okay, so I guess we'll go there next.
Yeah, he's gonna have to take some time to defrost.
Adventurers, adventurers, help me.
We're trying.
Trying.
The fate of all elves on Novera hangs in the balance, and even time itself.
Okay, so how do you want us to help?
Release me from these vines, so that I might convince my queen that I mean her no harm. And she may indeed grant us the boon, because if her lava is never quenched from this place, the clock will always be destroyed, and it will never hit midnight.
Oh, so it's just the vines holding him back now. It's not none of the volcanic glass.
I'll say this. You have noticed that as the clock approaches midnight, he goes from skeletal to, he gains more flesh and sinew and life as the clock approaches midnight. So at 17 minutes, he's still kind of like a sinewy skeleton, essentially, but he can talk now. You didn't know that. You didn't know this because he's been encased in ice the whole time.
Get these vines.
Right.
I would also like to note that he was not melted unless you specifically ask in the Ark her to melt it by giving her something.
Wait, what?
Unless you ask Mab to unmelt him, she does not unmelt him. I want to make that clear.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Like if, when you ran away, he did not get unmelted.
All right. I'll use disguise self to make myself try to appear like Lord Hemlock before going through the autumn portal.
Yeah, and you're gonna attempt to mimic.
And yes, I will attempt to pass. I will use my mimicry and my actor feat to try and pass myself off as Lord Hemlock, and say, so I'm talking to the dragons and the fairies, or his guys. We're saying, right?
You don't know who's
those
there.
are
Y'all
his
haven't
guys.
explored very much, but he said these were his guys.
Okay. So I'll step through the portal in my portly southern mode and say,
Portly? I never said
my
he was portly.
autumnal. I don't know. He sounds like he has a belly on him.
What?
You're right. My
Colonel.
association. It's Foghorn Leghorn is a big guy, I guess. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to discriminate against anyone.
I always thought he was portly.
My autumnal denizens, my guardians, I have enlisted to control these here vines that you have been employed in using to restrain the late Lord Oberon for me on my behalf. I here entreat you to stand down, please. I repeat, stand down.
All right, make a deception
And I
check.
say that in a loud, booming voice. I say that in a loud, booming voice that just rings throughout the place. Okay, and I have advantage on this because of my actor feat, so I'm gonna roll it twice.
Oh, shit.
It's a deception, right?
Yep. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, the first fairy dragon will fly down over to here, and he'll come to a stop, and he'll do bow. My lord, welcome home. If you wish to cease this constant toil, I must ask you to proceed to the far end to speak with your dryad who controls the grove.
Well, fly me over there, son.
I cannot do that, sir. You must answer the riddle and proceed.
I gotta answer my own riddle, you say?
Yes, sir. Else you might be a imposter.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Security question. Okay, all right. Let me at it. Go on.
Hold on 1 second. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I have lost my riddle page.
I hate riddles.
That's all right if you've lost the security protocol. Just, like I said, just steer me on over there. Well, yeah, you see this here, like gold tooth I got? You know, not just anybody has that one particular tooth right there. You know that. You've seen me before. What? How many times? You know?
Why does he have a gold? Stop doing this to my character, you fucking monster.
You haven't described all of his molars. You don't know. It could be way back there.
I don't know. I know that I know
here.
that I'm supposed to say yes, but I feel like I just did like a random southern accent that isn't too far from my accent, and immediately you're like, he's fat and he's got gold teeth, and I'm like, okay, fuck you. So like, no offense.
He's Foghorn Leghorn.
All right,
Like,
he's
I don't
got
know.
teeth,
Like,
Jack.
Specifically foghorn. I don't have any gold teeth. I have one fake tooth, but that's another day's discussion.
I don't think your southern accent you did for him was anywhere close to yours. At least not the one that I'm choosing to go with. of the many iterations I've heard. In my defense,
We're on the clock.
all right,
I'm just a simple southern lawyer.
here we go. I can be blown, but I'm not a bubble. I drop, but I'm not a tear. I come in different shapes, but I'm not a snowflake. I come in different colors, but I'm not a Sorry, but I'm.
Is this
Why
going
did
in the chat?
No, I'll
Or
push
do I need to
it
be
in
writing
chat.
it?
I'll do it in this. It has a reference to cell phones, but we're just gonna have to. I made a note to myself to fix this, but I didn't fix it. So
Just say paper birds. So we'll just read it as paper birds or whatever.
yeah. Well, it's supposed to rhyme with cell phone. It is what it is. It's in chat.
Oh, well.
I know. Oh,
Canonically,
It doesn't
so
have to rhyme.
Are now.
Yeah.
I can blow but not a bubble. I drop, but I'm not a tear. I come in different shapes, but I'm not a snowflake. I come in different colors, but I'm not a cell phone. I come from a tree, but I'm not an apple.
This riddle
Cell
has
phone-
got.
Cell phone's supposed to rhyme with. I'm really confused.
I don't know either.
Is it supposed to rhyme with blown?
This is not my best. All right, well, just suck a dick, guys.
It's just what?
I don't know.
Okay, blown but not a bubble. All right, just give me a minute. You know, it's been a long time since I set this security protocol, so just give me a few minutes. Sorry, I'm really enjoying this. I'm just gonna vamp it.
No,
Are
I
they
can tell.
seeds? Like, you know how you, like when you blow a dandelion.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, see.
What about different shapes, though?
See, it's
These
some
are
different
different
shapes,
shapes.
bro.
He's gonna fly away.
Well, who's taking the answer to the riddle then?
It's gotta be you.
There's nobody who needs the answer to the riddle. You can answer the riddle, but otherwise you won't make it to the other side. He flies away.
He says, okay, yeah, I see. Come from a tree, but I'm not an apple. Are you a seed?
Nothing happens.
Okay.
Go walk.
Could be a wind. No.
Oh, you're right, Ed. I have to walk to the other side now, right?
Does
Think
the
so.
wind drop?
Sometimes, yeah. If it drops different levels of the atmosphere.
Oh yeah, the
Like
fall
you're-
scape. My bad.
Like you're saying, no, Tendy, you're saying that nothing would happen until I get to the other side anyway, so it's time to make a leap of faith on whether or not we have the right answer. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Got
Yeah.
this, Lord Hemlock.
Okay.
All right.
Where-
Here I go.
I want you to go square by square to let me see which squares you step in.
What? Well, that makes me think that we didn't disarm everything.
Well, you don't
So
know.
it
Not this
doesn't-
one. Don't do this one.
That was
don't
not
do
the,
that one.
that was not the square you stepped on.
Well, I had to go that way.
You stepped on this one was the one where you got eaten.
Okay.
Is that
Can I-
the only things that have leaves
I-
on them?
Can I perception check as I go?
Yeah, go ahead.
7:30 is when the portal for this place closes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna check this square before I move to it, but I've go ahead and move.
Yeah,
move
this
my
one's still got
character
vines
to
on it, so
C.
you're fine. But you're gonna go directly to the one in front of you. Yeah, you can't really tell anything with a 26. It looks like there's probably.
Wait. You're saying I can't tell anything with the 26? Well, fuck that then.
well, hold
I'm
on.
not gonna keep
Well-
doing that every time.
You think you see the ground rumbling beneath the square?
Which one? The one that you just?
Yeah, this one right
Directly
here.
That's not directly in front of me anymore.
It is directly in front of you.
That one.
Sorry,
I'm
it's hard to make
confused.
the.
Okay,
It's hard to make it
um,
small enough. Yeah, there it goes. Like there. Sorry.
Oh, you're saying that because I can't do the one covered in vines, that's where I would be stepping.
That's the first one you stepped.
Okay, I
Yeah,
see
and
what
when
you're
you
saying.
when you do a 26 on that, you think
Okay.
there's something
And
in
you're-
the dirt there.
That I can see rumbling
Yeah.
beneath the surface.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so not that way, I guess, unless we disarmed everything, which doesn't sound like we did. I guess I'll go this way and I'll just step onto that square.
Again, this is under this. I guess that's still technically the vines. You're fine there.
Because it has vine going through it. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Here then.
Are you moving onto that square?
Yes.
As you move onto that square, a bunch of fairies pop up to eat you. Roll a dexterity saving throw.
All right. There it is.
You save, and you would have taken 10d10 damage, but I guess you're gonna hop back a step, correct? Unless you want to stay in the square.
Yes, I'm gonna hop back to on top of the
Do
vines
you not
instead.
take any damage?
If I saved, I don't take any damage
That's
with
right.
Evasion.
Well, that
Yeah.
just makes this
I'm
way
gonna go back to the
easier
portal.
for you. Yeah, you go back to the portal. Yeah, it is now.
But not to the portal, like
Yeah.
on top of the vine.
As Ashe goes back to the portal, you know that the portal is about to close.
Ashe went through the portal?
Yeah, Ashe went through the portal. I'm gonna pause it right now. Are you guys staying or going? Because you know the portal's about to close.
I say let's bounce. Let's get out of here.
Well, we just gonna have to do it again and die anyway, so we might as well try
Yeah,
and.
but we can try different things out there to get more information. We're stuck on this puzzle regardless.
Good point. All right, let's go. I'm just gonna have to. Yeah. Okay. Yep. All right. Let's go back to the portal.
Yeah, you guys head back to the portal. Just in time to see in the distance the giant dragon of Glimgaric approaching, and the lava flowing out the portal on the far summer portal. Man, when you actually put a clock to D&D, it's difficult, man.
All right, so Ashe, what are you doing? Are you running towards him? Are you hiding from him?
I'm going into the summer portal.
Y'all following?
All right,
Over
let's
the
go
lava?
Yeah, let's go.
How are we getting over the lava?
Remember we said you could jump it?
He said he. Yeah.
Oh, we did.
The
Okay,
portal,
well,
the
I'll
portal
jump it.
platform
Going
itself
with you.
is not hot, so you can jump the 5 feet over to it. So I would normally make you.
I
do
got
it.
you. Okay.
But it's also just open, so you can get in there, so it's fine. Anyways, no, it actually technically opened at 15 minutes. It's been open a while. Yeah, you see that it's starting to smoke. Glimgaric rolls, and he's like, no! And he's going to roll towards the portal unless you rush in and try to attack you guys.
I'm gonna rush in.
Let's rush in.
All right, everybody rushes in, and now we are on to the lava level.
So there's gonna be some fire lady, and that cup is a puzzle, and someone's gonna have to give her a kiss. Ashe, you seem like the womanizer. Let's go. And
Get in the boat.
All right, everybody's in the boat. And you're going
All
to
right.
paddle the iron oars out there? Okay.
Yep.
As you guys approach, she's going to pop up on one side of the boat, and she's going to say, hello, how are you? It's a pleasure to see
Hi.
you.
Hi. We are here to see your master. Yes.
Then you will have to retrieve the orb from the cup of lava in the center of the stream.
All right. I'm gonna
And
use.
you will have to give me and my sisters a kiss.
Sisters, there's more of you.
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna use the oars to try and like dig in the cup, like. try to
You can feel it.
in.
You can feel it rolling around in the bottom of there, but you can't really do it. As you roll it around, you see that the base of the cup there's holes out of the cup. So it's like a chalice style thing where the chalice is coming out of the water and there's the base of the chalice. There's holes on the bottom of the cup that don't seem to have lava pouring out of them, but you see steam and smoke coming out of the base of the holes at the base of the cup, and the holes are on the outside of the cup. The cup has a dimple in the middle, so as you try to put the thing, it's very hard. You can feel it rolling around on the inside of the dimple. So this is going to be lewd, but this is the top of the cup, and then there's like a little centered dimple, so it makes it very difficult to get an oar or anything in there to manipulate the orb.
By dimple, you're saying there's like a column in the middle of the cup?
Yeah, and the
Or
top of the column
or-
is not submerged in lava. And there's no top on it, obviously. It's just like a little finger in the middle of the cup.
Right. So like
I'm gonna do this
on
some
your
more.
map, looking
Yeah.
down on it.
Yeah, exactly.
There's the cup, and then there's.
This is
yeah.
all lava, and there's a dimple in the middle of it, and there's holes on the bottom side of the cup.
So is it can you tell by Tindy like pushing the oars towards the center if the dimple if it's a cylinder that it goes all the way down to the bottom?
There seems to be some sort of depression on the inside of the dimple under the lava that you can't see. No, and actually at the top of it, you're able to see that there's holes on the dimple. The dimple's hollow, but the holes are not submerged under the lava.
Just trying to get the geometry right. Okay. Where? And so there are holes around the dimple's top that is visible.
Yeah.
And that's what you're talking about with the holes?
Yeah, and you think those holes go to the holes
thing
on
in
the
the
bottom
center?
of the cup. Yeah.
Okay. Wait, how can we see the holes on the bottom of the cup if it's is it the bottom of the cup that's under the lava?
Like I
or
said,
around the top.
Listen. It's a chalice, so the chalice is completely out of the lava. The chalice is full of lava, but the chalice itself is out of the lava. On the underside of the chalice, there's like a little pillar going up to the top of the chalice, and on the underside of the chalice, you see 4 vents on the base of the cup. But the vents are not draining lava because those vents go to the center pillar in the middle of it, where you can see the holes in the top.
Okay. Got it.
Is it possible to tip the chalice?
You can try.
Yeah. What can we tell? Can we tell how it's like? Is it magic that's like keeping it just perfectly poised atop the lava, or is it connected to some structure underneath? Can we investigate that?
So, sorry, I actually got this wrong. You don't see any holes at the top, but as you're moving the oars around, you can feel that there's holes there's holes in the there's holes in the base of the column underneath the lava. But the lava is not running out of the holes underneath the chalice on the exterior.
So it's like the magic trick where it's like it looks like there should be liquid coming out of the cup, but there isn't.
Correct.
Basically. Okay.
Yeah. Try and see if I can like move the cup with my strength.
Go ahead and roll athletics. You cannot move the cup. It's very solidly set in the river. And as you touch the cup, physically the sides of a piece of metal sitting in a river of iron, you're going to take some hot heat damage. I think it's going to be it's not 10d6. It's not the same as, I think it's going to be 3d10. Yep. And you take 15 burning damage, flame damage, fire damage. That's what I'm looking for.
Are the oars catching on fire, or are they just getting really hot and the rubber isn't protecting him anymore?
No, he tried to push the cup. And he literally held up his hands and did this.
Oh, with his hands.
Yeah.
I see. Okay, I got you.
You made this motion, dude.
Yeah, I was gonna try and move it. All right, whatever.
You did say with your strength. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, with my
I
strength.
was just picturing it.
15 damage.
Okay.
Okay.
I haven't even thought that you might try to push on it with the oar. I actually hadn't even thought about that. So, go ahead. What do you guys want to do? The timer's up, and the river explodes, and all 3 of you melt to death.
Mm-hmm.
Fun.
Yep.
Alright, so what do you guys want to do now? Do you want to try and talk to the real Gloomgaric and get him to undo the vines before we somehow try and trick him into going back to Mab? How do you want to play this?
What?
Talk to Gloomgaric about getting rid of the vines?
Now that's reset, he's still there frozen. He's not...
Hemlock.
No, Hemlock's
You mean
frozen.
Hemlock?
Hemlock's
Okay,
frozen.
yeah.
Hemlock is
You mean
frozen
Hemlock.
again. No, sorry. Hemlock is frozen again, and Oberon is frozen again.
Yeah, let's just bring him out of the portal and try to make him convince him to do this.
So you get rid of the vines?
Gonna let you guys do that. I don't know if I should be in front of him. I really don't know how that's gonna work.
While we're doing this, you could be the one putting the orb into the candle or into the center of the place.
But then that might be...
Well, he's
You know what? Yeah, maybe, sure. Sure. Let's do that. Whatever. It's another time loop. Who cares? I'll die. It's fine.
Yeah. Well, one of these is going to be fine.
You won't die if you're smart. How about that?
I'm gonna die.
Yeah, you're
All right,
probably gonna die, Teddy.
So you guys.
So we're gonna do the ice puzzle.
We're gonna take Hemlock out of the portal and attempt to convince him to undo the vines.
And
Gotcha.
I'm gonna, in the ice portal, get the orb over there and I guess talk to.
How are you gonna separate the orb from Hemlock?
After
he's frozen
you guys
solid?
take him through the
He
portal.
can't. Yeah.
It's gonna.
Okay, I got you.
Remember?
Yeah,
That's how you did it the first
gotcha.
time.
Yeah. Gotcha. All right. Yeah. All right. So, Teddy,
somebody solved it in chat, and yeah, it's a good job. I had to somebody solved the cup problem in chat, and I had to delete it.
No.
Nice.
Nice.
Was it Megan?
No, it was not Megan this time.
If you
Megan
could
solves it
spam
for
that,
us,
if you could spam that in chat real quick.
I love it. I love it, gentlemen. All right, so you guys are going to try to get him out. I'm happy to speed forward this process. So you guys run into the portal, grab his ice thing, throw him through it, and Tindy's going to stay in the portal and try to kick it around. So we're going to have Tindy going to Mab, and we'll deal with Tindy getting to Mab first. But let's just say we have Scree and Hemlock and on the outside of the portal, and it's Scree and Ashe and Hemlock. And you get him out, and he's like, oh my God. I was frozen solid. That's not okay. Now I hear foghorn leghorn. That's all I can hear. God damn it! Sorry. I need to pee for 2 seconds. So I just want you guys to make some plans and talk about solving some.
Stop the clock.
Yeah, stop the clock.
Why do I stop the clock while I'm peeing? You can solve the puzzle. I'll stop the clock. Okay. This is your free time.
That makes
to
no
solve
sense.
Puzzles. I know.
I hate puzzles.
Go fuck
All right,
yourself.
chat. Now that he's gone, resubmit that.
Spam it for us. 'Cause
Resubmit that
I'm
answer.
dumb.
Oh God, what was it? Was it on?
I'm drawing a picture here. So it's a chalice that's magically above the rest of the lava, and then within the chalice, there's like a little column or a dimple, and so like if you look down like 2D from a bird's eye view, you see like a thin line circumference circle with like a little like a full circle in the middle, I guess, right? And between it is lava, and somewhere in there rolling around is the orb, right? That all sounds right?
I guess.
So-
I'm still actually kind of confused on it.
Bitch.
Yeah, and then
Could you
there
somehow
are these
mage hand?
holes.
Katie wanted to say hi.
The mage hand is just gonna burn up.
Jack
I
asked
guarantee
me
you,
to
he's just gonna
appear
say
to
the
prove
mage
that
hand
I'm
burns
not
up.
dead, you guys.
So you can see Katie.
Hey.
Aww.
You look
Much
so
less
much better.
puppy.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
does look so much better, doesn't she?
I love
That was
you.
Ed. He's a little bitch.
Ed's right. Honestly, I looked back
my
at
gosh,
that and
that
I was
puppy.
like, I look unwell. All right, have fun.
Also, I really like her hair. It
Oh
looks.
my
really
god,
nice.
that
Holly's a
puppy.
little
What?
ham.
Is she cute, right?
No, I'm
She's
talking
got
about
a-
Katie's
she's
hair.
got a
Katie's
couple.
hair looks really nice.
Ed
She's
says
got
your
the
hair looks
charisma.
nice. He's trying to make up for being a bitch before.
Ed's nice.
I was,
Her hair does look nice.
I know.
Can I say hi?
I was being factual.
He said he's being factual. Love you.
Ed's a smooth talker.
Yeah, he is.
Watch out, babe.
Jesus. Anyways, he could stay to try a little harder. No. Anyways, so you guys are outside the portal, and you have Lord. I had all these cool sound effects, and I didn't use them last time. All right, back to ticking clock. All right, we're gonna be very solid with the thing. So the timer has started again. Ed's trying to solve the puzzle and failing at it. Yeah, I don't know.
I can't do puzzles.
Well, you were like the best of the group at puzzles, but we're gonna get into that. Anyways.
I got lucky 1 round, 1 week, and I got deemed a puzzle guy.
Yeah, you are the puzzle guy now, forever. That was a hard puzzle. Sorry, it's not a puzzle that I could solve, so maybe I'm just a little bit like, I don't know about it. Anyways, go ahead and gentlemen, he's like, oh, hello. Ashe, Scree, I presume.
That's right. We ain't got time for this. Listen, we need to get through this clock, and for that to happen, we need you to actually get rid of these vines. I get it. Don't go ahead. I know you're trying to stop Oberon and all this other stuff, but it's not worth it right now.
If we remove it, Oberon will seize the time trowel, and all elves in this dimension will cease the power. Glimgaric promised me that he might have the ability to fix the time thing and release him from it, but unfortunately he was just making funny bunny to try to get the time trowel.
Yeah, let me tell you from personal experience, Glimgaric will always lie.
Yeah, he's a big ass
And
dick.
he's never right. Yeah, right. And he's gonna come. We are in this infinite time loop, and he's gonna come in like 15 minutes and try to stop us from doing this.
That is a very weird thing. How to be caught in a 30-minute infinite time loop and he only shows up at 7. I mean, if this was any other hour of the day, he just wouldn't be there.
Well, I think at time's all fucky right now. So we need you to remove these vines.
What's in it for me other than you not attempting to kill me, I suppose?
Well, the world will end.
The
If you
world is
don't
not
do
going
this.
to end. The world ends every 30 minutes here.
Exactly. So that's kind of, you just proved my point.
And I'm trapped in the time loop, caught in eternity as a frozen statue. Okay, you actually make a very solid point. So, we got to end the time loop, right? So, have you
Correct.
attempted to remove the Moonblade?
It's clamped down with spikes, so we actually can't.
Your audio changed a little bit, Tanner.
It clamps it down. Can you hear it?
Yeah, no, it just got
Did it
really shitty. Yeah, it just must have switched mics on you a little bit.
It clamped down with spikes, so we can't remove it.
Gotcha.
I know we haven't tried it, but I'm just gonna take it with it.
Yeah. You haven't tried it. Well, in that case, I guess that we have to proceed along in the time structure. I will help you in this, but we must return the time trowel at the end. That is the understanding. Unless you have a way to save all elves.
I do, and we will definitely return the time trial when this is over. And I'm lying.
Okay, make a deception. Make a deception check. Let's just straight up do this.
And I'm lying.
Fuck me, mate. Jesus. Against his insight. Fuck! Okay, yeah, no, you got him. He's like, all right. I don't know why you have this magical ability that no one else has, and it doesn't make any sense that I would trust this, but sure. You got an 18 on deception. Let's roll.
Right. Let's move over to the fall portal as soon as it opens.
Yep. So the fall portal opens at 20. It opens at 22:30, so you got about a minute. So let's go back to Ed in that minute time period. Ed, sorry, 22:30 is when the fall portal opens. Ed, you managed to get it over, and the portal has opened to Queen Mab, who stands there. Make a wisdom saving throw.
$26.
You pass. Hello, dear adventurer. What brings you to the glass of Queen Mab?
We are trying to prevent the world from dying and also not have the elves in this domain lose their sanity, sentiency, their minds.
Why would they lose their minds?
Because without the blessing, boon, whatever you guys call it, they're
They
gonna
would not
revert
lose
to like
their
goblins
minds.
and
They would
other-
just progress down into goblin form or something. They don't become insane.
that is losing their minds.
Okay.
They do go insane.
It's a weird way to call changing into a goblin losing your minds. I mean, it's kind of factually inaccurate. It's almost like you forgot facts about the universe, but sure. What do you ask of me? And what do you bring to trade? I have already
bring you this
forsaken
orb
the
and I
elves
asked
of this dimension. I'd care no more for them as they left and chose to follow my sister's foolish husband.
How can we get you to make it up? How can we apologize for that and have you in our good graces?
I would only agree to
The elves that
release-
betrayed you are no longer
What do you wish
around.
me to
We
do?
are a new generation.
You are born of evil
unfreeze,
seed. Crossbreeding with monsters. Look at you.
I was born out of love.
Your filthy form
So says-
tells the degenerate nature of this world.
No. Maybe can you just unfreeze Oberon over there,
No.
please?
I cannot
The only way
unfreeze-
we got to unfreeze her last time was because we gave her Lord Hemlock, right? So
Yeah,
maybe
there's
we
no
just need to
reason
get Lord
why he
Hemlock
should
back
believe this
later.
should work other than he's wasting time here. So
Yeah.
he's going to continue to barter with them. The portal's now open on the far side.
Let's go in.
Okay, you guys make your way into the... let me grab Hemlock. We'll see. Yeah, you're able to find your way to the far side. Hemlock is here with Scree and Tindy. Oh, no, sorry, it was Ashe.
I want to memorize the path you took,
And he's going to...
or at least try to.
Yeah. He's going to be like, we must speak to the dryad at the end of the tree. He's going to move forward, and he's going to step onto the leaves, and then he's going to hop crosswise 5 feet. Then hop another 10 feet, 5 feet to there. He's going to... Actually, no. Where is he going to do this? All right. I'm sorry. I had a pathway set up for this.
I also am going to take note of this in my mind.
Yeah. He's going to come over here, jump onto this leaf, to this leaf, to this leaf. And then he's going to crawl up to the tree. He's going to say hi to his little fairy dragons. And then he's going to jump 5 feet to here. And then a big jump to the tree. He's going to crawl through the tree, jump to the first patch of leaves. And then he's going to jump to the tree. Do you guys want to follow him along that path?
Nope, I don't.
You're acrobatic. You can probably do it.
Yeah, I'll.
We could probably
I'll
make it.
follow.
Okay.
I might as well.
Roll athletics. You can hop there, and then this is probably like, let's see what this counts as. That would be like a 10-foot jump. So go ahead and roll me athletics to jump it.
Damn, Rogue's a reliable talent.
Yeah.
How do you get a 14 if that's a crit fail?
You're able to climb the tree over to the far side. Do you want to try to jump to this other patch right here?
Sure.
Roll me athletics again. Apparently you fucking crit failed. 17, you're able to get there. Roll another athletics. Jesus Christ. Roll one more. Just roll 2 more. 20. Fuck, it just gets worse.
Can you just put me the fuck over there now, please?
Yeah.
You can't fail.
I have to make you. If
How do you get a 14 on a crit fail?
He gets a +10 to skills.
Yeah, he does.
So even at like nothing, you still get a base 14. That's broken.
It's Rogues, man.
It's not broken. I mean, they have other disadvantages. Like you get to eat up damage, supposedly.
Supposedly.
Yeah. You get to take it in teeth.
Supposedly.
You see that Hemlock is talking to the a wooden carving, which you at first is a carving, but you clearly see that this tree has like a woman like carved into the base of it. But clearly she's like a physical manifestation of the tree, and she nods, and they're speaking in Sylvan, so you don't understand.
But retain what they say and parrot it back later.
Actually, you can do that.
I
Scree
swear.
can do that specifically. You
Yeah.
can entirely mimic the sound if you wanted to. It
Doesn't
has.
mean I have a photographic memory. but
Well, yeah, you do.
I will. Yes.
You do
What did I
literally.
say?
Yeah, you can say that. No, Scree.
Is
You
that
can.
what that means?
Yeah, no. Kenku's can parrot back stuff.
Yeah.
So if you want to parrot back a certain amount of it, you can. Yeah, you're able to do that, and the vines begin to descend back in, and he's like, he turns to you and he says, "It's done. We must proceed back the way we came. Please roll me 5 athletics checks." It's a base 14
Seriously?
to succeed.
Okay.
Yeah. Fine. That's super annoying. I did not
Even
realize
at
you could
his
do that.
worst.
Yeah. All right. You make it back to the portal, and yeah, on the far side, you see that the vines have stopped encircling the ice block that is Lord Oberon. But he's still an ice block.
Wait, so we don't see Tendy back yet, and the portal's about to close.
Tendy, did you come back through?
Yeah. After like knowing it's useless, I just come back out.
She calls you a mongrel like 5 more times.
As I come out, just scream, "Mab is such a bitch!"
And Hemlock's gonna like chuckle, and he's like, "You know, son, that's the first time in your life that I think we've agreed about something."
She's such a fucking unforgiving cunt. Like,
I know.
jeez, just help us save this.
It's one thing for the people of summer to want to go home to summer, but the elves of winter, we much preferred Novera.
Yeah, no, it's ass cold in there.
Right? It's the whole place. You go to the Fey wilds of the winter, you go there and it's just grimalkins and all sorts of crazy winter beasts, and it's eat or be eaten. It's nothing like summer.
I noticed that the vines are gone, and I go like, "Oh, you guys got the vines gone."
Unfortunately, you'll probably never be able to remove the ice block from Oberon. but you might be able to convince Titania to stop melting the gears. At which point,
How would we do that?
I have no
All we need-
idea.
Just gotta solve this puzzle.
This is the part where we deliver him to Mab, is it not?
Oh yeah.
Except
Kids-
that now that the portal has closed.
The portal's closed. Yeah, the
14:55.
portal's dead.
Oh yeah.
We do a reset.
All right, so
I'm gonna go to the portal.
off to the
Yeah.
lava puzzle for the next 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Now we have an NPC to help us out.
So
Am I
okay.
coming to there? Okay.
Like-
Jesus.
Like, as far as I can tell, he keeps alluding to the fact that there's this column in the center, and then there are these holes that don't have lava coming out of them. So it makes me kind of think that the column must be connected to the holes, since those are two unique elements of this thing. So maybe you have to push the ball into the column and out through one of the holes if it's big enough for it. I don't know. I drew a picture. This
the
is like the best
holes-
I could-
yeah.
I don't know.
Is that a button?
Can you do this cup again, please? This description I'm losing it.
Okay, hold on. Let me just let me get like a picture of this cup for you guys. Let me kind of show.
What do you mean? Trevor has one right there.
Because Trevor's picture is great.
So like
Is
it's completely above the lava, and then there's this is the chalice, and it has holes at the bottom that you would think this lava from the chalice was coming through, but there's this the only other thing we know is there's this like dimple in the center that's like this column or something. We don't know how far it goes, and we don't know where the ball in here is or anything yet. I don't think necessarily, do we?
So I've given you kind of an image of the cup that you can kind of see. Actually, let me find out one.
Let's see. Oh, it's a Pythagoras cup. That's what I didn't realize what this description was saying. Put more
Sorry,
lava in it.
I really.
How do we do that though?
There's an iron bucket on the shore.
This description was losing me. I had no idea what you're
No,
talking
no,
about.
it's okay. It's fine. I'm glad you got
Thank
it
you,
so
because
quick.
you was yelling at me about not listening last time.
I
So
did
now-
yell at
okay,
you. You
thank
weren't listening. I had wrote this description and ran it by
I was
3
trying.
people.
I was fucking trying. I drew a fucking picture. I was trying.
I know.
Okay.
I'm not.
Yeah, and
Where's the
I
bucket?
was too.
I love how like I put in one photo of a Pythagoras cup and you guys are like, oh, I know what that is. Like you guys are like, oh my god.
Well, that's
I
because
didn't. Thank you, Tanner.
random fact, but this description I had no idea was what you're describing as a Pythagoras cup. Like I was lost.
All right, we're just gonna show you some
All right,
pictures here. So Pythagoras cup, the functionality. I'm just gonna do a little thing here.
You're running out our clock. All
I
right,
know,
there-
I know.
We get the medical and we start filming.
We have to wait. We have to run out the clock right now. We know
Yeah.
the answer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but we
It
can
doesn't
at
matter
least
if we-
do
it's
it
winter.
because we have to get through the
If you-
kiss.
if you
maybe
You're
fill
right.
up-
You're right. We might as well do it. You're right.
By pushing I just want to say I stopped the clock so I could explain how Pythagoras cup works. Fuck you. I had this dungeon in mind for forever, and this is one of my favorite puzzles that has fucked with me. This somebody.
4 years.
Yeah, I got this in a campaign where it's like something you have to do like a vacuum or something. Anyways, the point is the Pythagoras cup has a thing. It has the water at the bottom, but the level doesn't proceed above unless you raise the water level to above the nodule. Then if you do that, it creates a suction vacuum which actually empties the cup. So that's cool. 2 nerds.
Yeah, when you're describing this dimple, I was like, what? So it's got like a rivet, like it's like a little like gap, like a little bowl inside of it. I
It's
was
a
like,
dimple as far as you can see from the surface of it being consumed in lava. This is one of the things that it's actually difficult to solve the puzzle without looking at it. You know what I mean? I expected one of you to put your hands down in there.
It's almost like you're describing this physical object with only words in this purely oral space, and you expect us to be able to see an image of it in our minds as if you are like a perfect
Also,
like
If you
painter.
expected us to put our hands on it, and I did, why'd you say you didn't expect me to put my hands on it?
I expected you to use like absorb elements and try to like take some of the heat damage or put your hand down in the cup or something. I don't know. You
That
guys
might
had
have been-
spells. There were like spells. There was other ways out of this. That's all I'm gonna say.
I don't have none of my spells are really helpful right now.
Yeah. All right. Anyways, you guys, if you go back to the shore, you can get a cup and try to fill it with hot lava and pour it into there.
Yeah, let's do that.
As you do it, the lava
Oh,
begins to
let's-
pour out the holes in the bottom. Go ahead. What are you saying, Scree?
No, nothing. I was just saying no. Let's do something creative with one of our spells that we haven't thought of yet. So it's-
Okay, I love you. I love.
By all means.
I feel better. This is the first time in a dungeon that I have flabbergasted some of you with puzzles. How about that? I feel good. That's all I wanted to do. I wanted some of this to seem difficult. You know.
I regret doing puzzles in Minotaurian elementary school.
Not
Glad
yet,
you got
Evo.
one.
Yeah, the skill level went up, didn't it? Sorry. This is like combat. Y'all are making it worse for yourself. Anyways, yeah, no, you're able to pour the bucket of lava into it, coming over the thing, and it empties the lava at the bottom, and you see there is a red orb rolling around the bottom of the cup.
All right, we use the ore to kind of lift it up.
Yeah, you're
She's
able.
a mage hand.
How are you lifting it up?
Like the ore, we can like
You
bring
can,
close to the
yeah.
surface.
Oh,
and then-
chopsticks. Okay.
You were trying to do it You were trying to do it in the lava. You can't really well do it with the ore. So you gotta hold the ores up here, unless you want to make like a. You want to make make a dexterity check, make a sleight of hands check, attendee, to grab the orb.
Oh.
All right, fuck yeah, you get the orb out into the boat. I was totally gonna let it fall into the lava.
Huh. Okay,
Oh,
so we got
yeah.
this thing, and now let's go. Is the clock still on?
Oh, it is now. Thank you for reminding me.
Oh, it's in it.
Well, now we have to deal with this lava nymph.
Yes, please. I
Yeah.
would like my kiss now before you proceed.
All right, Hemlock, do it.
Nah, brah.
I'm walking the boat with us.
Yeah, I'm
Why not?
right here. He's like in the back of the
Gay
boat.
or
He's like in the. Oh. You did not have to take it to
Ask
that
him.
place. This is specifically none of your
What?
business,
What'd you say?
sir.
Ash feels gay.
Oh. Maybe.
This is none of your business, sir.
And
Excuse
there's nothing
you.
wrong with that.
Yeah, there isn't. I'm just asking. That's why you didn't want to kiss the nymph.
No,
That's because she's.
I'm
she's
sure a
flaming
gay
hot.
person would be fine kissing the nymph to proceed on the quest. I just don't want to stick my tongue down a flaming woman's throat.
No one
she
ever
just
said
asked for a
tongue.
kiss.
Who
No
said
one
anything
said
about tongue? Yeah.
I don't know. If you want it to be a proper kiss, God, you guys suck.
Proper? Sounds really slutty to me.
Slutty? Wow, what is this shameful display? How okay, I'm just saying, you guys are making the Southern Elf Nazi look good. I'm just saying.
Are we
we?
though?
Yeah,
Or
are
is
we?
it
Yeah,
clusters?
it's fine. He's all right. Anyways, I'm not kissing her.
It's very hot in here. Tendy blows her a kiss and goes, "There
Not-
you go."
Nope. Sorry. Gotta do better. Come on.
What do you mean? Gotta do better.
You gotta kiss me.
Moi.
Hmm.
I did. Moi.
I'll fucking kiss her. Jesus.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I lean as Tendy is like having verbal sparring with her. I use his shoulders to like propel myself upward or wherever she is to
Okay.
peck her on the cheek.
You lean in to peck her cheek, and as you do that, the front of your beak is almost entirely seared off, as the face of like the beak part of it is like melted away a little bit. Like you have a hole coming out of your beak now. You're gonna take damage. You're gonna take.
Oh, I'm gonna take some damage. I'm gonna lose my face. So I'm gonna take some damage. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, that was the wrong one. Sorry.
I got it. I got that. I'm taking damage.
Yep. You took 43. You took 43 fire damage.
I mean, I'm not dead, but I'm missing my face, and I'm in.
Your
extreme
no. Your
distress,
face
I
is yeah.
think.
His feathers, Scree's feathers are severely burned, and his beak is like kind of almost caved in.
Well, everybody else want to try anything?
No, we're good. We can
No.
go without.
Thank you
Yeah.
for your sacrifice.
But my sisters.
Just start paddling. Just start paddling.
From the far side of the lake, out of the water, pops 4 heads. Sorry, out of the water.
4?
Oh, we should have used the decapitated head. Try that next time.
Yeah.
Had that, right?
We didn't have that, yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Next cycle.
So the Oreads are coming closer towards the boat. 2 are going to swim
Just
in
keep
front
paddling,
and
just
be to
keep
block.
paddling.
They're blocking your way, and she has a hand on the outside of the thing. You actually see her hand beginning to melt the outside of the boat.
wondering about that.
One way or
Yeah,
another, you're going to give us our kisses.
Can I do a lava tidal wave?
I don't
Need a
think it's
drop
gonna.
of water,
It's
but
not
like,
gonna hurt the whole thing.
can I just spit in my hand and go, Tootie? Tidal wave!
I don't know, man. I like, it's one of those things where I never trust you enough to just tell me. Each creature in them is you conjure up a wave of water that crashes down into an area within range. So yeah, it'd be a wave of water, and it would hit
But I
the
conjure
lava. Right.
So you conjure water.
Yes.
Can I do that and thus kind of try to like seal them in like the like hardened magma lava that will come
Yeah.
about with a...
Outline where it's going.
All right. 30 feet long, 10 feet wide, 10 feet tall. Where is that snap? All right, so 30 feet long, so...
But you'd have to shoot from
And
that
20
angle,
feet.
right?
Range 120 feet, which that is...
No, it doesn't say anything about the angle.
Does it not have to be directly from you? Range is 120, so I guess you just conjure. I guess you can conjure a wall of water going side to side. That doesn't. Down on an area within 30 feet.
Yeah, it doesn't say actually.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, all right.
it's not
30,
saying
30
110.
feet and
30
10 feet
feet.
wide. Okay, I see what you're
feet
saying.
long. Yeah. So that 30, and then 10. So it only really get these two because they're so...
You could get all. If you conjure
we try and-
here on top of her, you could probably get these three. Yeah. 'Cause you can't get her.
Hold
so
on.
you'd
I'll,
only
I'll
get
wait.
those.
I'll wait for them to get closer
Okay. So roll
because
initiative.
they're gonna come approaching.
Yeah. No, we're in combat, so let's go.
Got
ahead and-
everybody?
Yeah. Hold on 1 second. Let's add.
Oh no! I didn't want to be first.
Well, you never know. Oriads could. How good? Let me add. What is it? Gold. Sorry.
Hemlock.
Summer. Yep.
We got like 6 minutes left. This is gonna be some quick ass combat.
Oh well, the clock stops. So. Okay. Run encounter. God damn it! I didn't mean for that to happen. Anyways, 20, 16, and 10. I need to fix that before we do this. All right, start. Top of the order is player A, which is Tendy.
All right. So, I'm first. I will. Going through rage is not even gonna help me up that much because they're gonna attack with like fire damage, which is not gonna get halved because it's piercer and everything. The one right in front of me, the one that's grabbing onto the boat itself.
Mhm.
Actually, I will go into a rage so I can get those bonus checks, and then I will attack her with a monarch. So, like,
Okay,
try
and I
get
want
her
to make this
first.
clear. You're going to have to step into Ashe's square attack and then step back out, which will mean you'll take an op attack.
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool. All right, go ahead and roll an attack.
I did. Do you want to roll
Oh,
it?
my
again?
bad. Sorry, 27 def hits for 21 points of damage. You're going to do the other as well.
Yeah, Divine Fury.
Yep.
So that's 24, 25.
Yep, she's bloodied.
25 points. And then second attack.
That'll hit for 11 points of
So
damage.
that's 13. No, let's do because I'm in a rage at 13.
I'm feeling generous. No, I'm just kidding. As you move back, yeah, she's gonna
Hit me!
She's gonna use her reaction to do hellish rebuke. Yep.
Don't hit me.
So make a DC 14 Dexterity saving throw.
Do I have to do it as well since he's in my space?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ashe. Dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
I believe I have advantage on dexterity saving throws because I'm in a rage. Let me double check that.
Ashe, you pass, obviously.
Yeah, advantage
So-
on danger
yeah.
sense.
So go ahead and roll it again,
So
Tindy. And Ashe, you take half damage, correct?
That's right.
So you'll take 9 damage. Sorry, you'll take 9 damage. Tindy, you'll fail and take 18 fire.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nothing else, I don't believe, correct?
Yep.
Okay. Next up is going to be. Sorry, I'm just trying to get the order straight. I have player A, B. All right. Tindy, you're A. Sorry, the order was A, and then Scree. Okay, so yeah, it goes Tindy, Ashe, Scree at the end. Scree's the one at the very end. Ashe, you're up next.
All right, I'm gonna attempt to shove Lord Hemlock into the lava.
Okay, go ahead. So you got to move through the 2 squares. You okay with that?
It's fine with me.
You guys are on a boat. Athletics, he needs to make a contested athletics. Or I guess Dex, he could do a Dex if he wanted to. No, he's going to definitely do a contested athletics. 22, you will not manage to push him into the lava.
All right, I'm gonna be like, why don't you just kiss the lava nymph, man?
Dude,
This
he
is
melted
your-
his
it's your
face
fault.
off. I am a very pretty... Sorry.
Don't bring Scree into this.
I am a very pretty... He looks like Neo in the middle of the Matrix, man, when he talked to Agent Smith. I'm not doing that shit.
Hey, don't you dare insult him.
Okay.
And that'll
Yeah.
be my turn.
Yeah, next up is the Oread's turn. So the Oread directly in front is going to make an attack. She's going to reach out and touch Ashe. She's going to do it twice. It's fiery touch or firebolt. She's going to do fiery touch. She gets to attack twice. 14 for a miss. And 15, which I believe will also miss, correct?
No, that's my armor class. That'll hit.
Oh yeah, so she'll do 8 fire damage. The other Oreads are going
Okay.
to make movement. Actually, they are going to move around. So their movement. What is the Oreads' movement in the stream? Holy goddamn shit. Okay, cool. They're gonna move around. What's the range on firebolts? They only need to be within 100. Actually, why would they move? So they're gonna move around.
They want their kisses, right?
Yeah.
They gotta get closer if they want their kisses.
Well, they also have a firebolt with 120 range. They're just gonna start rolling. Okay, we got firebolts for everybody. Here we go. This one is going to
Oh.
move around here. We're gonna get 4 for Scree. Firebolt 1, Firebolt 2, Firebolt 3, Firebolt 4. So I believe 2 of those hit, 22 and 18. Correct, Scree?
Yeah. 18
Okay.
is my armor class.
Yeah. So they'll do 6 and 8. So they'll do 9, 10. They'll do 14 fire damage to you on the first one. The other 2 are going to attack Tindy, and they're going to do 4 firebolts as well. What's your armor class, Tindy? 13?
13.
So 2 of those will hit for 4 damage because they rolled incredibly low on the damage. Yeah, and then next up is the Eladrin. And he is going to shoot at... actually, he's in melee range. So he is actually going to... Ashe did just try to push him into the lava. So he's actually going to take out his longsword and he's going to attack Scree directly in front of him.
What?
Like me?
Yeah, you just tried to push him into the lava.
His face just got melted.
I didn't
He
try
didn't.
to push him into the lava.
Yeah, but he's
Got his
like
face melted.
he's done with being pushed into lava. All right, 26, 22, and 20. Do any of those not hit? I believe all of them hit.
Yeah, I'll shield.
Which one? What does that raise
The
your
fuck?
AC?
Well,
to?
actually, you know what? I don't think I can. 23. If I'm
Yeah,
not
so you only get
mistaken,
hit by
but
the
I don't think that I
26.
can shield. No,
Why?
I can't shield.
Why?
I can't shield because it has a verbal component, Jack, and my mouth has burned off. So I am just gonna take all that damage, I guess.
Okay.
And
I
fine
will.
with that,
I
'cause
will
fuck
give it.
this. None of it matters.
Have you used your
Um,
inspiration again? I think you still have it.
No,
Inspiration.
I've already used my inspiration.
No, that's right. You
No,
get.
you didn't get
it.
I'm
No,
giving
I've
you
already-
new
because you didn't-
inspiration because you told me a rule that was against you. So anytime you tell me a rule that's against you, I give you inspiration. We call it the Ed rule.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna give it X-Men.
Yeah. That's right,
Does
Ed.
that
You
defy?
will remember me by the end of this.
Does that defy the time loop? Do I get that in just this iteration, or do
Yeah,
I get that in
inspiration is
any
outside of the
iteration?
context
Like,
of
do
the
I just
time
have
loop.
inspiration again?
Yeah, because inspiration is like, oh, I
Okay.
just felt sexy.
So I have
at this
inspiration.
moment. Yeah,
Okay.
you do, and so does Ashe.
Okay, great. Do I have a mouth yet?
No, you do not.
Magically?
So you can't do
Again?
that. So you're gonna take all this damage.
Okay.
So you're gonna take. You're gonna
right.
take.
Yeah.
Hold on. You're gonna do 11. Sorry, I need a calculator. So it's 13 plus 16 plus 24. So you're gonna take 53 points of damage.
I am down.
Hold on. What's your total health?
87 is my total health.
Yeah. What? How much health did you have left?
30.
Okay. So I think you're still. Yeah, you're not permanently dead. Okay, because there's like insta kill rules and other things.
I mean, if you want me to, I guess I can like try to uncanny dodge it. Actually, I can have the damage.
you could if you like.
So I guess I.
But
can do
I
that.
don't think that'd make
I'll
it
have
different.
to.
You'd only do to one of the attacks.
Sure.
You could half the 24, and that would get you down to 12 on that one. So it'd be 12 plus. Sorry.
Is there anything that says I can only use it once per turn?
I thought there was.
Because we've never
but-
really addressed this before. It just says whenever an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to have the attack's damage against you. Oh, it's one reaction. That's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, you
I
can
only
only
get
do
one
it, you can only
reaction per turn.
round. Yeah, and you can't use your reaction
Okay,
to do an op
okay.
attack. Yeah, you take 43 damage. That makes
Right.
sense. Sorry, that makes so much more sense.
Oh, okay.
Yep. I need to.
Okay.
Yeah. If you didn't have advantage, I'd give it to you.
Wait. Okay.
Cool. All right. So you're still down, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Yep. That was.
Wow,
his
this
turn.
has never happened to me, guys.
Yeah.
You guys walk me through how to not die, will you?
Yeah.
Will you walk me through this?
It's now Scree's turn.
Wait, that was my. Oh, okay. Yeah,
Death
that wasn't
saving
my
No,
turn.
no. You
That was
gotta
my-
make a death
yeah, okay,
saving
so-
throw.
Okay, how do I do this? Sorry, I've never done this.
No, just roll a d. Just roll a d20. Above 10,
Okay.
you save. Below 10, you fail. You save. You got one save. You get 3 saves. You're back up at 1 health. Or
Right,
no, you're
right,
stabilized.
right.
Sorry,
Okay,
you're not
so I
back
mark-
up.
I'll
My
mark-
bad. Yeah, mark your death saving throw.
I mark off 1 success.
All right. Next
Okay,
up in the
got it,
order
got
is
it.
Tendy.
Going to swing at the one right in front of us, trying to finish her off.
Cool.
Why did not click? Why is that not clicking? There you go.
All right. 32 will hit for 18 slashing damage. How do you want to do this?
18. It's. I go. The monarch's beautiful wings bust open like this.
This is your new rage noise. I love it.
That is the final victory screech. So they're dead, correct?
Yeah, she's dead.
All right, and then I go over, and since he's a corpse now, I don't really do anything. I'll attack Lord Cuck over there for killing my Scree.
Yeah, you're able to proceed over to him, and you want to make a second attack at.
Yep, 31 to hit.
That'll hit for.
So 16 damage.
Are you moving out of his square? You can stand over Scree if you like.
Yeah, I'll stand over Scree.
Okay. You're able to stand
My
over.
my body just soaking.
And
That's why I did that.
Boo, hammering horns.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and hit him with hammering
I can
horns.
use that as a bonus action.
What does he have to save? Athletics?
DC 19 save, strength saving throw.
He saves.
Damn it! How fucking dare you do that to my friend, yo! That's came out all wrong. Fuck you.
All right, you guys continue on. It's now Ashe's turn.
All right, I'm gonna pick up the orb and throw it into the lava.
Yeah, it goes into the lava.
Because we're just gonna reset this.
Yeah, as it goes into the lava, it just sinks down, and 2 of the Oreads dive down to try to retrieve it.
Nice distraction.
Yeah. Anything else you want to do, Ashe?
Cast Disintegrate on Hemlock.
Oh, yeah, go to town.
He is it's a 17 dex save.
Dex, he's way less, not as good as that. 13, he'll fail and take 83 damage. He does not disintegrate. But he is...
How does he not disintegrate?
He only has 20 health left.
It's gotta get dropped to 0.
Yeah. But you blast him really good with a disintegrate, and he's like, fuck, that sucked. That's not how he sounds. That's Foghorn Leghorn. Got it! Damn it! Trevor, you ruined this for me.
That's not even Foghorn Leghorn.
Oh,
Yes,
thanks.
barely.
Oh, fuck y'all.
You have done Foghorn Leghorn before. I am just saying. It did not come from this. Was not entirely my creative decision.
All right. The Oread directly across here is going to cast Scorching Ray. So she's gonna create 3 rays of fire and hurl them at the target you can see within range. I believe her attack, her spell attack will be +6. So she's gonna roll. I think you create 3 rays. So she's gonna make 3 rays, and she's gonna shoot 2 at Ashe and 1 at. No, she's gonna. She'll parse it out evenly. Everybody gets a ray. So this is Ashe's crit. 10Ds, 20, and Hemlock's 19. So she's going to hit with all 3, and she's going to crit damage on this one. So she'll roll twice, so 2d6. 7 plus 4. She's going to do 11 damage to you, Ashe, and then she's going to do 5 damage to you, Tendy, and then she'll do 7 damage to Hemlock, who is not looking good. He now has 21 health. And then the other Oreads are going to follow the same thing and use their Scorching Ray. So there's only 2 of them dove down, so there's only 1 other one that can do it. She'll use Scorching Ray as well. And she'll roll it as well. 1, 2, 3. Ashe, 15 does not hit you, right? Or that hits exactly your AC, I believe.
No, that's my armor class. Yeah.
So it'll hit,
It hits me.
and then it misses him. So it's going to do 2d6 to each of you. 6 to you, Ashe, and 9 to you, Tendy. Yeah. So next up, that was the Oread's turn, and next up, I believe it is It is going to be his turn, and he is going to attack you, Tendy, with his longsword. He's going to attack twice. So 14 and 16 will both hit. He'll do he's going to do 25 damage to you, Tendy, with a long sword. So that'll get halved because you're in a rage still, correct? Tendy?
Yep.
Yep. So do the math for me. 25 by half should be That should be 22. 12.
12,
12 damage. And then it'll be 15, 16, 17, 18. So take 9 damage. So that'll be
9.
Yeah.
So
it'll
21.
be 21 damage total. Okay. Next up in the order is Scree. Make a death saving throw. And Ashe, be thinking about what you're doing.
Nice. Okay.
You're 2 saves. You're still almost up, Scree, and your beak is you're just coughing up Scree juice.
Scree juice.
Scree juice.
Yeah,
It
I
could be
thought it was lovely.
blood.
Okay. Yeah. So what do you do, Ashe? No, it's Tindy. Tindy's turn.
Firebolt.
No, it's
Come on.
Tindy's turn first. Sorry, it's Tindy
Okay.
then Ashe. My bad. Go ahead, Tindy.
Okay.
All right. Which 2 are actually there, and which 2 are not there?
So I will take these off the map. Just these 2 right here.
Just those 2 right there. All right. And they are 45 feet apart from each other. Of course they are. And if I row the boat right now, can I still attack afterwards, or will that count as...
That would be your action.
Can it count as my movement since we can't really move?
That's not how that works.
That's how it should work. Alright. Monarch. What? Nothing really gonna help me there with that. I guess I'll use a bonus action to get rid of my rage for now, and then I will cast a level 3 cure wounds on Scree, because why the fuck not?
You gonna fix my beak?
Wait, how are you casting a Cure Wounds?
Because I got rid of the rage.
Right, but that's your bonus
So I can
action,
spell
and
scan.
and it requires an action, so you're not rowing the boat?
No.
Gotcha. So you're losing rage,
just
and
need
you're
to
going to Cure Wounds Scree. Got it. Okay. So...
Yeah. Time's gonna reset anyway.
Yeah, 17 points to Scree. Scree, you are now up with 17 health, and you are prone in the bottom of the boat.
Okay. And I have 17 health?
That's correct.
Yep.
All right,
And-
top top of the order, it is Ashe.
He's gonna firebolt Hemlock.
All right, go ahead, roll it.
All right, Hemlock's still on the boat. Ha!
Literally right beside him.
Wait, did you just forget about that? What are you doing?
I did.
12 does not hit.
I have enough problems.
All right, that's it for me.
Okay. Next up is the other 2 Oreads. They can only cast Scorching Ray once a day, but they are going to come up to the boat, and they're going to get right up near this one's going to get right up near the rim and cast Burning Hands. Everybody in order, make a dexterity saving throw. So only Ashe. So Tindy will take half damage, as will Trevor will take no damage, and Ashe will take full damage. So Tindy, you're gonna take Ashe, you're gonna take 7 fire damage. Tindy, you're gonna take 3 fire damage.
I'm gonna absorb that element, sir.
Cool, do that. And then the other one is going to fire off 2 firebolts, one at Ashe and one at Tindy. Actually, no. How many does she have? Yeah, twice. And
Sorry, how much damage?
You didn't take any. 'Cause
You made
yeah,
it.
you made it, so you don't take any. 14 will hit Tindy for 7 fire damage. Okay.
So,
That's the Oread's turn. Next up in the order
Nothing
is...
to Hemlock.
What do you mean? No, yeah, she can only fire twice.
Oh, lame.
All right.
I forgot he was fucking there.
He's actually. Let me see if I got.
I was
this.
so worried about my little Scree.
So shit. No, he can make that. Okay. Yeah. He is going to use his face step to teleport to this little island over here.
Do you get an opportunity attack?
No, he face stepped. So he face steps away, and then he is going to draw out his long bow because he used a bonus action. He's going to shoot you twice, Tindy. Both will hit for 20. Sorry, he's going to do 19 plus 4 fire, so that's going to be 23 damage. Plus 2 is 18, so it'd be 38 plus 2, so he's going to do 40 damage to you, Tindy.
And I'm down.
You take 2 bolts as he fires from the shore. And you fall atop.
I land right on top.
You top on top. Yeah, you fall directly on top of Scree. And Scree
I just want to
just
say
like...
this is the second time where I abandoning killing someone to prioritize healing someone, and then immediately went down after healing them.
That's what you get.
That is what I get.
Scree, you are now. It is now your turn. You are under a very, very fat Tindy in the canoe. You're prone. You can use half your movement to stand up if you like.
It's not fat. He's fit.
Well, everybody else was saying.
my-
Right. I got it on the brain. Anyways, go ahead.
You said Tindy had cum gutters, bro.
Oh yeah, I did say that. Yeah, he's very heavy either way. People with cum gutters are heavy, bro.
But I wouldn't call someone with that fat.
Yeah, you know, it's heavy. It's undistinguishable when you're under it. How about that? It's very heavy and on top of your head.
I'm sorry, I've never heard.
Yeah.
I've never heard this expression before.
Cum gutters?
Cum gutters?
Yeah. Did Tenny fix my beak when he healed me?
Yeah, let's just say that. For 17.
No, I'm
it
genuinely
doesn't.
asking.
No, yeah, you can kind of talk. How about that? Your beak.
Generally
is
not how he.
You're ugly by Kenku standards, but your tongue is working. How about that? Let's just remove that effect, which is not really a thing. But
Am I still in a great degree of pain from my face?
Yes,
being
absolutely.
Slightly melted.
Absolutely. Yeah,
Okay.
your beak got melted
Because
off.
my plan for my turn was to beg Tendy to heal me more as I go.
Yeah,
just
Tendy's
insane from the
down
amount
in the
of pain
boat.
that I'm
You
in.
can try to
But,
you can try to drink a health potion if you like.
Yeah, now Tendy's unconscious. Yeah, I'll well, I guess I have to use my whole turn to get not prone, right?
Half movement.
Especially since there's half my movement. Okay, yeah, right. Okay. Well, I'll first thing I'm going to do is push Tendy off me, actually.
Yep, you're able to roll him over to the side and stand up using half your movement.
And then I'll fish our last healing potion, I think. Do we still have a minor one in here?
I think you have the
thought we
greater.
did, but I'm
You
not
still have the
seeing it
greater
now.
one in there, I believe. What do you do?
I want to shove a health potion into. There it is. Yeah, our potion of healing into Dee's mouth.
Okay. Roll a potion of healing.
I'm sorry. Please remind me how.
No, I got you. Hold on. I'll just do
It's
it.
2d4 plus 2.
2d4
got
plus 2.
I just rolled it. 9. Hint. Tendy's back up.
Okay.
Tendy, you are prone in the bottom of the boat.
All right. That's my turn.
Okay. Next up in the order is Tendy.
I'm gonna cast a big old 3rd level cure wounds on myself.
Go.
16. And then I just lay in the bottom of the boat going, this is all gonna be over real soon. And while that seems dark, it's actually a blessing, which is also very fucking dark.
Yeah, so that's dark. But anyways, as you guys continue on here, it is now Ashe's turn.
Firebolt Hemlock.
Cool, go ahead.
Another 12.
Yeah, you miss.
That's it for me.
Okay. Oriad time, guys. This one cannot... I don't think she can cast Firebolt again. She is going to flow up to the front of the canoe, and she's going to use her Fiery Touch on you twice. She's going to jump out of the water and grab you, Ashe. 19 and 17, which I believe both hits, and she's going to do 20 points of fire damage.
Right.
And the other one is going to Firebolt. He's going to Firebolt Tendi, and I guess Tendi, you didn't have to go. You didn't stand up, did you?
No.
Okay.
I lay down in the
So
boat.
yeah, you were. So it's going to be the Firebolt is going to be for Scree and Ashe, which is going to crit on Scree, and do 8 damage to Scree, and then 23 to hit Ashe and do 1 point of fire damage. So.
Those are some weak ass firebolts on there.
Yeah, that was.
I
I mean,
have that.
yeah.
Before.
Oh my god, you're having. Did you have the? You halved it to 4. If you, I wonder what happens if you have 1. That's hilarious. Then he is going to attempt.
That would be your problem. Is what that would be.
It would be. I'm gonna roll to see if he recharges his phase step. He does recharge his phase step, and he is going to phase step. What's the distance here? Because he can only go 30 feet. He can get exactly phase step back to the portal, which you now realize is, I don't believe it's, no, it's not shut. The portal's still open. He gets back to the shore, and he's going to use his longbow twice to shoot at, he's going to shoot at Scree because Tendi is prone.
I get it. Gotta take his rage out on somebody.
Yeah, 24 will hit for 25 points of damage.
And I'm down. Wait, no, I can have that 25 to 12
Yeah.
or 13.
So I think you're...
Is it 12 or is it 13, Jack?
It's 12, I believe.
You gonna say 12?
Yeah, it's 12.
Okay.
We go down. We've
All right.
gone down for the most part. I feel like that's been pretty consistent.
All right. No, it's just I'm just it's very important right now.
It is.
Okay,
What is your health at?
1.
I'm just saying this is a much harder fight because like Ashe attempted to push him walk into the lava and failed.
He did, and I forgot he was there for a hot second.
All right, you guys managed to do that. So that was Hemlock's turn, and then he's going to turn around and use his movement to run through the portal.
All right.
Hey, you know what else made it hard? My face melted off. That also made it hard.
Yeah, it's Ashe. No, it's Tendi's turn, who's prone in the canoe with a dying Scree on top of him for the second time.
Get up. And there's the one right in front of the boat there.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go into another rage because fuck everything. None of this matters. We just gotta run out the clock, and
If there's anything we should be doing with this round, it's try to figure out how to fucking kiss these people. But like, I don't know.
I mean, if we killed them all, we could have.
It's obviously too late for that.
If we killed them all and we still had the orb, we could have tried to do the fucking mirror thing, but no. Ash has to throw that in the lava.
Oh, I forgot. There's like y'all could have just rolled the canoe.
Ashe is like, you're actually seeing Ashe is like really kind of like insane right now. He's just like, yeah, nothing really matters right now. This is dumb. Like, it's like we're just gonna be stuck in this forever, so might as well just enjoy it.
Yeah, Ashe as a former
where
like
Tendi's
victim
at
of
right now.
repetitive torture seems like very triggered by this scenario.
Yeah, so 8. Yeah, you'll do 18 damage to her.
20, because I'm in rage.
Yeah.
And here comes the divine fury. 7,
8, 9.
So 27 total.
Got it. All right. Yeah, she takes that.
And
She's now
that's
bloodied.
And then attack number 2. 23.
All right, that'll hit for 21 slash. Oh yeah,
Plus
with that,
2.
she's down. How do you want to do this?
Yeah, and I right against the cuff.
She disappears into the wave, and there's only one Oread left, and it's now Ash's turn.
I was just gonna sit in the boat.
You're not gonna do anything.
Like, yeah, he's accepted his fate.
Yeah.
This is very like Ash is very like triggered at this. Yeah.
Yeah.
At least like stabilize poor Scree there.
Why? Should I do that, Tindy? He's just gonna. It's just gonna die.
What?
We're all gonna
What?
die.
Does
But at
Ashe
least-
even have a healing spell?
But he can stabilize.
I have 1 HP. I'm not down.
Oh yeah. So sorry, I thought you went down for some reason. Because that's right. You're
I mean,
up.
I didn't correct you because dying is not like inaccurate. So.
Yeah, exactly. So the other Oread is gonna swim around with her 20 feet of movement to the back of the raft and to the canoe. She's going to grip the canoe and attempt to track an athletics check to flip the canoe.
Athletics checks against who?
I
gave him
guess.
this idea?
Yeah. I'm trying to decide how you.
I'll try stabilizing my end of the canoe.
Yeah, go ahead and I
I'll-
guess it's not contested. 'cause it
Yeah,
would
how
be
would we
easier
do
for
anything
her.
about this?
I would give her advantage, and it's going to be contested against one of your characters' athletics. How about that?
Tindy.
Obviously, Tendy. I think he's going to kick her
Straight,
ass here.
straight
Mine's
strength.
+4.
No,
Strength strength.
it'd be
or-
athletics. Athletics. Oh, 14 on both. So go ahead.
23.
Yeah, you're able to stabilize the canoe to keep her from tipping it over.
Tindy, why don't you just let him tip the canoe over?
Yeah,
Because we can't give up.
but we're
Even though I
wasting
want to.
time. I mean,
I'm
to the
not
extent that
giving
time
up.
means
It's
anything
not this-
anymore, we're wasting time.
We just wait till this place explodes. Like,
Fine, but that's us not giving up. That's us waiting out the clock. There's a mental difference there.
For you, maybe.
yeah, I don't see a one.
I love how my dungeon has broken you.
Do you?
No, I'm just kidding. Let's continue. Anyways, yeah, it is now Scree's turn.
I turn to Tendy and just sobbing with pain and clutch him by the lapels or whatever and be like, please fix my beak. Please, I'm in so much pain. Please help me. I'm sorry I made fun of it. I'm sorry for everything. Please help me. My mouth is all I have. My mouth.
Oh my god.
My
this is so dark.
mouth.
I'll heal you later. Kill her first. And I shove him off and go like, kill her first.
Ah! And I'll turn around and I'll let's do some
Shooting.
some sharp shooting here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ooh,
I'm gonna do,
first time you
range
get to use
attack.
sharpshooter. Let's do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the 5 so subtract 5 from the to hit for a plus
Uh-huh.
10 if it clears.
Yeah.
That's probably not gonna
That
work
does not hit. No.
because it's all right, and we'll try again.
Try with the other one. That'll hit.
So that
That hits.
19 hits, and then you add 10 damage to
Yeah.
whatever I.
And I just want to make
yeah.
this clear. It was right here, so she does take.
At
sneak as
29.
well. So it's 20.
So it's
Sorry,
29?
why would it be 29? Oh, that's a
think,
sneak attack.
or-
So she takes it'd be 29 plus 12. So this is a shitload of math here. So it's 12 plus 19 plus the 10. So it'd be 22 plus
Yeah,
19. So it'd
41.
be thank you. No, she doesn't instantly die. She's not taking damage, but she's extremely bloodied with only 8 health left. Yeah. And next up in the order is Tendy.
All right, I go and I try and finish her off, and I will swing with Monarch.
Hits. How do you want to do
24.
this?
S-
Oh, and by the way, Scree's gun noises. She fires twice.
Nice.
And then coup de grace, and she is down, and everybody is dead here.
Wait, say
Okay.
that again.
What do you guys want to do?
So now I say let's paddle to the mirror to look at it, see if there's any.
Now you wait for the world to explode.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
sure,
Thank you
fine.
for reminding me. Yep. You go back to the mirror, and you're able to see on the far side there's writing on the mirror. It seems to be a massive slab of volcanic glass.
Is it in Elvish?
It is in Elvish.
I go, read that.
Then I must be...
First off, I don't take orders from you.
I slap him. Read that.
Ow! Fine, Jesus.
Then I must be thy
What's it
lady,
say?
but I know when thou hast stolen away from fairyland.
Please repeat that.
Then I must be thy lady, but I know when thou hast stolen away from fairyland.
Then I must be unready, for I know when thou hast stolen.
Titania is Oberon's love, wife, whatever, but Oberon was the one who worked with Lord Cuckold to keep the elves here and not go back to the land. Is that right in my head?
Sorry, one more time?
Oberon worked with Lord Cuckold to keep the elves here and not go back
That's
to...
not correct. That's not correct.
It's not correct.
You want to try and roll history? What do you want to do?
Yeah. Nope. I took a lot of brain damage.
Yep. And as the timer comes around, the lava flow explodes. You see in the distance a giant volcano goes off, and a giant wave of lava consumes you. And you guys are back at the start.
All right. So we know how to solve all of them, right?
Yes, I know.
Kind of. We still have the problem of needing Hemlock to. Well, I guess we don't need him anymore because if we are saying that we memorized the path, then we don't need
So,
him anymore.
Let's go. Is it open yet? I don't think it's open yet.
Do you guys want me to talk about some stuff? Yeah, it's open now. The winter's open. That's it.
We're waiting for.
We don't need to wait then. do we?
Yeah, we don't need to
No,
wait for anything.
We're waiting for the one all the way at the bottom. What is that? Fall.
Fall. Yes.
Yeah. To see if you can do that on yourself without Glengarrick. Why do I call Glengarrick?
I mean, we'd better be able to because we cannot talk him into going back to give himself to like Queen Mab after we've thawed him. We barely talked him into going into the autumnal.
That's
thing,
why
so.
we have to wait to see if you can do it on your own. Because if you do it on your own, then we can go sacrifice him to Mab, which will unfreeze Oberon and get rid of the vines.
I don't think we need to unfreeze on Oberon because Oberon's going to take the time trial.
So
I'd also like to say this. Y'all know that there was the minute hand clock. The hour hand was frozen as well. So like that side of the room, the hour hand is stuck in ice. The minute hand is moving around.
it needs to get to midnight, right?
Yeah.
So we need to unfreeze it.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're
but-
one and the same. We don't have a choice.
But Oberon is not on the hour hand. Like him being.
According to Mab in the initial thing, she said the only person that could retrieve the time trial was Oberon.
All right. Okay then. Yeah, so we'll just we'll get the boon from Queen Mab after we give her Hemlock, unfreeze Oberon. Scree will make the dexterity and hopefully get the riddle right from what Hemlock said and what he can mimicked. And then Tindy will go into there. We'll use Prime Angus's head for the kisses as long as we can, or if we can't, we'll figure something out.
We'll fight.
We'll fight, yeah, because I can blow some spells on these things if I know there's actually an outcome.
Yeah. We don't just self-destruct.
Okay. So let me just get this straight. You're going to go into the winter thing, take Hemlock out of the portal, convince him to, you're just going to take him. You're literally not going to unfreeze Hemlock. You're going to try to get Scree to mimic Hemlock's voice to allow the fairies to undo the vines. You're going to then go to the winter portal, push Hemlock around, and give him to Mab, get her to unfreeze that, and then you're going to go to the other side, try to attempt to use Chuck Angus's head to push through the fire. Correct?
Prime Angus, but yes.
Prime Angus, you're kind of trying to attempt to. You're going to solve the puzzle of that again. I think we're going to go ahead and just speed that through. So you're very easily able to push around him and get him to the thing. And as soon as he gets unfrozen again on the far side, he's going to beg for his life. You're able to convince Queen Mab. She'll call you guys a mongrel a couple of times. You're able to get out of there and unfrozen. And you see now that Oberon is unfrozen on the form, but bound by the vines. Okay. Now I'm going to have you do a couple deception checks, Scree. So you're going to go to the. You're going to need to do a couple of things. So you're going to try to do a deception check to turn into Lord Hemlock, and you're going to try to jump through the leaf path. Correct?
Who am I deceiving to just turn into him? All I need to. Oh, you think I need to turn into him before I even go into the portal for all the enemies that are right there.
Correct. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
And the Dryad.
Well, for that, I mean, to physically remember him, I'm going to burn a spell slot and use Disguise Self to change my shape and everything to look like him. And then, I'll use Mimicry if I need to say anything. But
so you're able to easily, because your base is just 14, you're able to easily hop the path over to him. And you're just going to attempt to mimic the sounds he made in Sylvan.
Whatever he said to the Dryad.
Okay, go ahead and you're gonna roll deception. Straight deception, because you would have a disadvantage because you don't know what you're saying, but you have advantage because of your mimicry. So it's like counteracts.
All right. Okay.
You're able to pass and mimic the thing, and he begins to withdraw the vines.
Nice.
All right. And I bounce back out of there.
All right, and now we are back on to the flame room. You guys are back at the thing. You're able to take the bucket this time, and drain off all the fire, and you're able to do that and get the orb. And then the Oread is going to pop up. She's going to ask for kisses.
All right, I'll take Prime Angus's head.
Ask her to close her eyes.
Yeah.
Yes.
We asked her to close her eyes. We're very shy.
You got this, Tenderloin. Make it sound nice.
Guys, I'm kind of tempted to cast Frostbite on the head just to make it cold.
Sure, maybe she'll enjoy it.
Okay.
Yeah,
you cast Frostbite on the head. It kind of freezes up a little bit, and you flip it down, and a huge searing, and it smells like steaks. Like, it's bad. There's like a smell of steaks as you put this head against her searing face. Roll deception, Tindy, to make kissy noises.
Deception. Where is deception at? 12.
Yeah, you're able to successfully do it. Yeah, she passes away. She's like, you're able to, as she gets away, you're able to duck it down real quick. And she's like, how lovely. Now you just have to kiss each of my sisters. And they start coming over. And he's like, and she like waves at them. She's like, don't come one at a time. He's shy. And so each
don't come one at a time?
No, come one at a time. Whatever.
Do
fuck.
come one at a time.
Don't fuck
Okay,
with me. All right, you're gonna need to make 4 deception rolls, Tindy.
Whew.
And somebody else can attempt to take the kisses if you want.
18.
1, that's good. Does anyone else want to? Okay.
13.
Pass.
I'll try one. I have, 8. I don't know if I would get advantage because I'm not passing my spell off as another person. I mean,
You're not.
No.
What? No, I'm not gonna. Not enough. Fucking not using a head. And by the way, I just want to establish, like, the head is like skulled out. You're losing lip here.
It's still doing a.
It's kind of meaty.
I'm still gonna roll one of them because I'm proficient. I should still roll one of them.
Yeah.
Proficient.
Oh fuck yeah.
All right, do the last one too.
All right, share the work. Fine.
I feel like Scree has like mimics a sound he heard a prostitute like in a back alley make once. Not that Scree was doing that, but like,
He was.
Yeah,
sleeping
not
in
that I would
back
know what
alley.
that sounds like or anything.
Right. Sure.
Or you can just mimic Tindy. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Mwah.
All right, they're all pacified and they proceed down to the scream. You have the orb. You're able to proceed to the far shore.
All right.
Now we
Hold the
present
orb
the
up.
orb to the mirror.
Yeah, you press it up to the mirror, and let me just pull this up real fast. Yeah, you're able to press it up to the mirror, and all of a sudden, it just kind of glows orange, and then you see the image of Queen Titania. She just descends down, looking straight at you, and it's a little bit more. I've been speeding the clock up because there's like timestamps here, so it's about you guys managed to get through that in about 20 seconds or so. So you're at 1450, so which is about as best possible time as you could have made. So
That's some quick kissing.
yeah, you're just like smack. You're literally like taking this Minotaur head and just like smacking them in their coalish faces. That sounds terrible. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Please continue.
No, that's still no, better.
Mortals, what brings you to call upon the Summer Queen?
Guys,
We
not good at that.
I got you. We need your lava to not melt the clock.
If I were to not melt the clock, then Oberon would succeed in creating a portal to the Fey realms, exposing us to the evils of Novera.
But he's come around over his millennia in the frozen in the ice.
Whether he is or not, he has wronged me thusly by that, and he must stay locked. My lava for flow for eternity. I have no more love in my heart. He has stolen it from me thusly.
But he wants nothing more than to make amends. Like
Then
even
he
now,
can come here himself and tell me this.
Okay, we should. He's already free, so we should go back and get him.
Yeah, we might be able to arrange that.
Indeed.
You know,
Yes.
we can get him across the fiery lake and all the what am I calls again? The kisses. So that might be a little. He might blunder there a little
If
bit.
Oberon is to come to me, I would like to keep him beautiful. I shall waive the fee of kisses if you can bring him back.
Oh, all right. That's
All right, let's do it.
Yeah.
Hop back in the boat.
Okay. You guys make your way back, and it is about 10:45, and it's about 12:40 seconds. You got about 12 minutes left until the world ends one more time. I think that's where we're going to wrap up for this session, and we're going to go ahead and do it because there's still a little bit more in this dungeon to go.
Oh jeez. Oh jeez.
Y'all almost got it entirely solved. I am impressed with you guys. It was all despair, and then right there at the end, you're like, I got this.
There's still despair.
Yeah, I'm torturing you in a time loop. That's the right vibe we're going for here. Anything you guys are doing interesting? Anything that you want to guys tell us about for the next coming week? Any particular cast that you just did that you want to talk about, guys? Movie gang or animating or otherwise?
Oh, you just want us to shamelessly self-plug, eh?
I literally self-plug us all the time. I literally live to self-plug us. So I don't think that there's if you're gonna shame me for self-plugging, then I am way screwed, brah.
I'm not trying to shame you for self-plugging. I'm just saying you're trying to make a self-plug.
I'm
Like the
telling
one we just we
Give
got
her-
High Rise Invasion coming
Yep.
out. It's a thing.
A couple of notes from a solo gamer. By the Kenku standards, LOL shows me a good-looking Kenku. Solo gamer also give her lots of tongue. I loved the Pokemon puzzles. Yep, thank you. I love the Pokemon. Just admit it. Pokemon puzzle, best puzzle of the night, right? Also,
Yeah, easily.
props.
It was the easiest one.
It was, but because you guys recognized it,
Which is the best.
I will agree that the Pythagorean cup. I almost had a Pythagorean riddle on there just to kind of point you in that direction. I am impressed with Trevor to know what the Pythagorean cup was too, so it's fine.
I didn't know. That was Tanner. Tanner said that.
That
I
was
didn't
me.
know what it was.
Well, no,
That
Tanner.
was Tanner who was just like.
I
boom.
put. Oh yeah. Oh, who was it? Him? That's like because you saw the cup with the dimple. You saw the image and you were like, fine. I should have had an image on the PowerPoint and that would have solved it probably. My bad.
Yeah, once
Jeff.
I saw the picture, I knew exactly what it was.
Yeah. All right. Well done, guys. All right, from everyone here at the Pen and Paper Pod, thanks for listening. This has been Scree, the Kenku Rogue.
Bye-bye.
Tindy, the bovine barbarian.
Nothing we do matters, but don't think of it that way, even though it's accurate. Yeah.
Ashe, the half-elf shadow sorcerer.
Oh, come back now. You're here.
Oh my god.
Y'all here? Y'all here, Gorsh?
His is good. I'm sorry. I like his better than yours, Scree.
I like Trevor's.
He lives in Texas.
Trevor has the dialogue.
I feel bad. I feel bad for Ashe. PTSD from Solo Gamer.
Yeah.
All right. I've been your host, Jack Newman. Thank you for listening to the Pen and Paper Pod. Head on over to the Pen and Paper Pod at Facebook or Twitter. Find all our stuff there. We're going to have some giveaways coming up soon. So actually, we're going to be having a giveaway for D&D Beyond digital set of Tasha's Cauldron of Everything. I know we've teased you guys very much before. That will actually be happening next week, unless we're going to take a week break. We're going to talk about that after the thing. So stay tuned for more information about that. One last time from everyone here at the Pen and Paper Pod, and by extension, the Tuscan Shed Media Network. Thanks for watching, because I always say listening, but you're watching this most likely.
Oh,
definitely, this is a more difficult podcast to listen to.
Yeah, because you tried to give us audible things on a cup that we didn't know.